Hello, and welcome to Frontier Skies. This is a heavily homebrewed 5th edition sci-fi space western game with me, Jared, as the Game Master, Steph playing Babs, the Orc Siren, Sam as Alex, the Yuan-ti Wizard Bard, and Chris as Smudge, the Kobold Chaos Machine. We aren't voice actors, we aren't content creators, we are just a group of friends having fun. The videos of these aren't going to have a whole bunch of bells and whistles. This is us, just playing a game. So, this is as real as it gets. Sit back, relax, and enjoy Frontier Skies. The Takahine Gates. Takahine Gates, or more simply known as gates, are gigantic megastructures that float out in space. These gates act as types of wormholes, allowing them to instantly connect to any other gate, and allowing the passage of ships through them. To do so, one must have a code, known as an address, for the gate they wish to exit from. A gate address is conveniently written in large script on the gate itself. Finding a gate is an extremely important find, as doing so allows instantaneous travel from one point to another. While gates are the size of most ring worlds, space is a vast place, and coming across an undiscovered gate is like trying to find a single needle in a field of haystacks. As such, they are considered highly valuable assets, and the Galactic Council pays a hefty discovery fee to anyone who finds previously unknown gates. Of course, this same value is also held by many underground organizations, and just because a gate is officially undiscovered does not mean no one knows about it.
Story time with Jared!
Yes.
Yeah, it's D&D.
That's essentially what all D&D with me is story time with Jared. So, you guys got some cocaine last time from a goblin.
Yes.
You killed a crazy old
Bugbear?
bugbear.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Stole his gun.
Stole his gun. You have how many bricks of cocaine? 2?
Or
2 20-ounce bricks.
19.
2 20-ounce bricks. Okay.
Yeah. And some
The
death.
worst part is he technically has a record of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I will know.
Well, you won't know until you get to
You'll
the
know
episode.
months later.
Yeah.
Here, you little shit. So, you guys have a new gun.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you spent the night.
We slept in the vehicle.
Mhm.
We got our rewards in the morning.
Mhm.
Took the graffiti off. Headed out.
Okay.
How long did I say it was going to take?
1 week.
1 week. 1 week since you looked at me. Na, 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 na.
And I bartered good. I remember that.
What?
I did a barter.
You did barter.
Mhm. I did a bard.
You did
Yeah.
barter.
You did bard.
A barter. I'm getting there. I shall be bard one day.
Your familiar finally has a proper name.
Yes.
Oh.
She is now called Opal. She's a black flying snake. And she's iridescent. Because she's very pretty, like I am.
And ghostly.
And ghostly.
And ghostly.
Eerie. Decent.
Earring. Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
So,
Oh, look at here.
what? Okay.
You have to not get any songs stuck in your head at this point.
No, it's mumbling.
Oh. I thought it sounded like you were mumbling 1 week.
So, I was like,
She's not allowed to read now either.
Jesus Christ. So, you guys head out in the Banshee. I'm assuming that you hooked up
The gun.
The big gun.
Yes.
What was it? Big Ethel?
correct.
Oh, wait, I have
Hello?
to include her stats on the back of my...
Yes.
Did I throw away all my pencils?
Yes! Yes, you did.
And you are going to have a week of time to get to your next location.
Going for the Iron Mountain. Iron Mountain?
Yep.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to give me Big Ethel's stats?
Right. I think I wrote those down.
I would hope so. You were planning on shooting us with that gun.
Yeah. That doesn't mean that I have.
Fair.
Okay. Yeah. Big Ethel's.
One moment.
Spagus.
Big Ethel's stats is 3d10.
Hang on. I'm sorry.
She's got to put it down in a pretty order, and that looks nice.
Can you give me if there's a range first?
I
Range is 300, 600.
Okay, and it's facing on the left. We don't have a mount on the back, right?
Right.
Left.
see. Left,
Fucking
right?
you.
Right. No, left.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
left.
sorry, what was the range?
Right.
300,
Okay.
600.
Okay. To hit or or is it a save?
It's to hit.
So my strength?
Yeah.
And damage?
3d10 plus whatever your strength is.
And 1 ammo per shot?
Yep.
And I'm still the only one that can use this.
So far, yes.
Okay.
Is it like it's proficiencies?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's
I mean,
proficiencies on?
Anyone can use it.
What
It's
proficiency
just
is it?
that it requires strength to use.
Okay, I wasn't quite sure if it was proficiencies or strength.
I'm assuming. Well, yeah, you could probably.
Is it a martial weapon? Because I have proficiencies in
I think it's an airplane gun.
Yeah, it's a cannon. So
And what's the difference between that and martial weapons?
Do you have vehicle proficiencies?
No.
This is usually on a vehicle.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay, interesting.
I don't know.
However,
I
I
trained
would
in that.
actually
I've
say
probably got
that-
vehicle proficiency at that point. I've been attacking with them enough.
I would actually say that this is weirdly enough probably a simple like cannon. It's
what?
the loading it that's the problem.
Is it just a normal? How? I have no loading information on any of these big guns. The chain gun doesn't need to be reloaded, I assume.
No, you have to feed it a chain of
We
ammo
just keep
to
it loaded.
But that's I would say that for the chain the aircraft gun is easy enough to load.
Okay.
It'll be considered a simple weapon, but requires strength to operate it, so
Okay.
unless it's part of an aircraft.
Congratulations. The Banshee's now an aircraft.
Yes.
We've got turbine engines and an aircraft gun.
We could just turn this into our ship.
No.
That is a bad idea.
Look, we just add
just
on
need to-
parts.
Let's go into space.
We just need to figure out how to reorient it so it's
I
pointing
wanna-
upwards.
I want to point out that doing that is like
Wait.
making a like space like
Put in a
punch
rocket.
buggy.
Yeah, put in a rocket on a car.
Putting
Is it about the same thing?
12 turbine engines on a vehicle.
Do any of you care about the new Fast 5 movie? Fast 5? Nah,
I've
just a fast car.
seen the fucking memes for it, and it's
Okay.
so dumb.
Does anyone care about it? A little spoiler?
No,
No.
No?
I've never seen the Fast.
It better have spoilers. There's lots of cars in it.
And those make those cars
Well-
go faster.
Well, they get a car to space. They put a rocket on a car,
Yeah.
and it's in space. And then they get picked up by astronauts.
God.
Look, they've shown us that it's possible.
Yeah, see? So, yeah, it's possible. If they can do it, we can do it, obviously.
Oh, I hate it.
Sorry, future Jared.
Look, this isn't a space Winnebago, alright?
I meant for the editing.
Oh.
I don't give a fuck about this car. I want a spaceship.
Oh, I guess spoilers can't be put upon the internets because I will get yelled at. Maybe?
Months later.
This is not going up anytime soon.
Oh, that's true.
This is gonna be
Months
like
later.
People get mad about spoilers for years old movies.
I've seen people get mad about spoilers for like decades old movies.
Right.
I mean,
Look.
those ones, it's actually more relevant because they've fallen out of popular culture and, like, there aren't people talking about it. So if you haven't seen the movie, then it's more of a problem.
I just find it weird when, like, it's one of those ones that, like, has a fucking meme about it, and people don't realize, like, yeah, it's from this fucking movie. Did you not know that? Like, I can't let you do that. Like, that's...
Why not? I only wanted to put a car in space.
I can't let you do that, Chris.
What is that from?
2001: Space Odyssey.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Cool.
I can't remember what name he actually says.
Hal.
But,
Hal?
isn't
No,
that...
No, that's the
That's
machine.
the AI. It's Dave, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
That's the worst name.
I can't let you do that.
Sorry.
Dave.
Sorry, Dave. It's okay. All the spoilers, you just have to bleep out.
Regardless, it's... yeah. So...
Like this meme.
So,
Vroom! We drive.
screaming across the desert.
Now do that for an entire week.
Oh, God. So, screaming across the desert, you guys, are... brain.
We're glue.
You are blue.
I made it like I super glue was relevant to me just a second. No, not a second ago, but like a moment ago. Not a moment ago, but like a moment for.
Like a month ago?
No, actually, not that long ago.
Oh my God.
Pony fell off, so I had to glue it back on.
Okay.
So, what are you guys doing while you scream across the desert? I am assuming that you guys are taking turns driving.
I'm also.
It is
assuming that.
probably a good idea to, like, everyone gets a little bit of experience driving the monstrosity.
Why do I need experience driving it?
Okay, it's good that I get a little bit of experience driving this monstrosity.
Wait. Does Alex only have like an L? Like a learner's permit?
Look, we walked everywhere. Look, everything
Do you
was
even have a learner's permit?
Look, she like lived basically on a strip. On the strip. No. We lived on the road where everything is.
Where everyone's stripped.
You are essentially a hotel kid.
Oh my God, you are.
Oh my God. Your character lived in like a hotel.
That's what I kind of pictured, yeah. But like not kind of like yeah. Well, yeah.
A hotel suite that's just like.
She started there, and then it got dangerous, so then she moved to her dad's, to his place.
To a better hotel.
Look, I had my own rooms, multiples, because like I needed a study with like room for my books and all the things I learned. My music room and
Are
my
you
bedroom.
talking about this in character or out of character? I'm curious.
Oh, it's like a mixture of both.
Okay, good to know.
But you guys figure out which one's in and which one's out.
All of it's in character. Except for the shush.
So what information do you share with each other about your personal lives?
I mean, we've had a really decent talk in the tree.
Yep.
But like, where did you come from?
An egg.
Insight check. Do I know if kobolds come from
It
eggs?
is at
Do
this.
I know if kobolds come from eggs?
I was gonna say that they're like fucking weird, like pangolins.
Oh no,
Is
I
this-
gotta get on this.
Is this insight or like nature?
Nature.
Can it be
It came from an
insight?
egg.
What did you get?
Like a
Oh yeah, I should roll for this.
If it's nature, it's a 17. If it's insight, It's a 20.
Okay, so let's see how badly I did. 5
Well, 8.
if it's nature.
I'm somewhat smart.
Kobolds are mammals with scales.
That
Oh.
doesn't answer the question.
They get to have boobies!
That is true. That is true, actually.
Yes,
yeah.
I know.
No,
Yes.
Boobies.
that's true. Yes.
Because milk.
Mm.
Ooh, cobalt milk.
Ew. Oh, no.
Someone's fetish.
I didn't want. No, that made it worse somehow. Kobolds don't come from eggs.
Kobolds don't come from eggs.
They don't?
Well, I
My
think they do.
entire life is a lie!
Who told you came from an egg? Do you remember the moment you sprang from
The egg?
the
No.
egg? No.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
What?
Were you older than an infant when you sprang from an egg?
Yes.
That wasn't where you were born. Is it like a symbolic kobold rebirth?
Sure. Symbolic. Definitely not running away from people.
I'm not even gonna bother insight checking that one. Could be a lie, could be the truth. I don't really care.
Doesn't really matter.
I haven't a clue.
I fully believe that Smudge sprang from an egg at some point.
At some point, probably, definitely, yeah.
Yeah. So an egg.
Yes.
Where was the egg?
It was in a forest.
Oh, that's interesting. Forest.
Mm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Is
Or
it in?
maybe a jungle.
Okay.
Alright, do you know?
No.
Do you know the difference?
There were trees.
Okay.
No.
There were trees.
I don't know the difference.
It was just a park.
Was it like a city park?
The jungle.
Well, the gym wasn't too far away, so right, the jungle gym. Mm-hmm.
So, you guys talk about the weirdest fucking things along the way.
And the characters do that too.
My dad.
Taking turns driving the Banshee. Which one of you wants to roll a, thing?
Oh, very helpful.
Percentile?
Yeah.
Okay. Death. 5!
Wait, do those have? No, they don't.
5!
Does the other one?
No, it doesn't. They don't have death on them. It's
Who's
just
driving?
the 6 and the... Am I driving because I rolled?
Roll a d6. Whoever gets highest is driving.
Oh, we all roll a d6?
Yeah.
No.
Death!
Oh god. the girl without a driver's license is driving.
This is my moment of learning. I rolled a 6.
Don't worry, there's nothing to hit. We say after a percentile is rolled.
Please roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. Well, I think I no, I'm not good at those. Never mind. 6!
Alright.
Look, I'm learning, okay? This
So,
thing's huge.
While you are driving,
Good learner's vehicle.
you got like the foot down, fast as this thing can go.
I'm buckled.
On
I am buckled. I just want that out there.
on a salt flat. When all of a sudden you see something off in the distance, like what the fuck? Then all of a sudden you're coming up and it's getting bigger, bigger, and it looks like a little like swarm of things, and all of a sudden it's just splattered across the windshield as you hit 4 flying snakes across the fucking windshield of the bench.
Opal, cover your eyes.
Oh, she like brake slam on brake, brake. Oh,
The rest of you make a dexterity saving throw. This thing don't have seatbelts. Proper seatbelts.
We need to get those. 7. You have to be good at that, right?
23.
Yeah.
So,
If I can't be buckled, could I at least have braced myself because I said I wanted to be buckled?
Right, advantage. If she's got some
Like,
sort
oh
of...
god, hang on.
sure.
That's a natural 20. 24.
Okay.
You beat me with my 17.
You feel the vehicle start to like suddenly stop, right? And you lose your balance and you grab onto something. You still kind of like,
It's the oh shit bar.
yeah, the oh shit bar. Like you are off of your feet as you grab this, but like you hold on so that you don't smash your face into like the floor or the chairs or anything. You kind of feel the vehicle like come to a sudden like screeching halt, and you just kind of like naturally roll to avoid hitting things.
I rolled towards the front to see what happened.
I think I'm done for the day. I think I'm having a nightmare. No. I'm going to chill in the back. Nope. Yeah, your turn.
There is gore all across the windshield.
I just cleaned this.
Look, have you thought about installing windshield wipers?
There
For
are,
Sorry, what?
there are windshield wipers.
No, there's not.
Apparently not. Not anymore, there isn't.
Have you thought about making them work?
I had to take the windshield wipers out to put the RAM on.
No, you just had to disconnect them.
Yeah.
Do you still have bug juice? Do we have a bug juice connection? Windshield wiper. Windshield fluid. Bug juice.
No. Yeah.
It's obviously nighttime now because the sky's red, right?
Yes, that's what a red sky means.
So, who's... The vehicle is stopped now, and is just idling. Who's gonna go clean up the mess?
Do you have a spell for that?
Not for something this big.
Great water.
Not quite.
What I'm wondering.
Not quite. I could
If only-
burn it off, maybe.
If only you could cast a cantrip multiple times.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean
If only it
fucking...
was like an at will almost.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to see this? 5 foot by... I think it's 5 foot by 5 foot square is now... Looks like it's... You can see through it. Not quite. It's an illusion.
Just go poison spray it all.
The illusion will be fine. There's nothing out there.
It's 6 more things.
Yeah, I don't quite got nothing. I can't charm the guts away.
Pick it off piece by piece with Mage Hand.
Oh, I can take
Use
mage hand.
mage hand to-
Yeah. Do we have like spare rags or anything?
I would assume so.
Okay, mage
I'm
hand
thinking
makes-
that you didn't get rid of the seat covers from the drop ships, because you stole those.
We took
It's
everything
not
we could.
stealing.
You
They
took
were
those.
ours.
It's repurposing.
Okay, I'll use mage hand and I'll clean the gore.
Alright.
They're not her family because she's a magical thing, but it still was that was they looked like my baby.
Yeah. You just killed 4 opals. I'm kidding. That's not opal. They're vicious, vicious killers. They would have eaten your eyes while you were still alive.
Okay.
And then burrowed through your eye socket, steal brain.
Yeah.
So you clean
Babs is like uncomfortable with the narrative we just built.
Sure.
To reassure her.
So you clean the flying note ropes off the
I heard milk ropes.
Milk ropes.
Wow.
How are we back to that?
Nope ropes.
Nope ropes.
Flying note ropes off the windshield.
Yeah.
It takes a good chunk of time.
Not chunks.
It's more like a paste at this point.
Yeah, it is drying fairly quickly too.
Oh, for fuck's sake, get back in the car.
I am in the car. I'm like on the inside.
Just
I'm,
go sit down.
On the inside.
Oh no! I'm like I got me on the outside. Why is it not going away? I am smart. I have brains.
Go sit down.
Okay, thank you.
She's intelligent.
I need a rest.
Yeah.
I can kill the bugbear. Like that was fine.
Yeah.
Us beating the shit of just But
I
this
leave
is...
the vehicle to go clean the outside of it.
I
Yeah.
provide assistance.
Thanks.
It's probably not the first time you've cleaned like
Oh, we've had so
some
much weird
form
shit.
of viscera off of a vehicle.
Normal. Uncomfortably normal.
Usually it's terrorists, but
And it's never been a wizard driving.
yeah.
Look.
It does take a couple of
A
hours
wizard with her learners.
to properly clean, like enough to like see through it. Everything else is just kind of
How long?
a couple hours. It's
It was
drying
4 note
fast.
ropes. They're tiny.
Yeah.
Oh, are they tiny? It's just my familiar that's tiny. Are they large? But no.
They're like pufferfish.
You see it.
I'm so sorry.
I've got like I'm face down on. Do we have like a long one?
Yes.
Okay, I'm face down on that one.
That's there.
A long seat. This is a limousine, like inside,
Right?
inside this thing.
Do we have like one that does? Or is it 2 sides or 2 longs, or is it like a Yui?
I think, yes.
You?
Just 2 long ones and then like a bench at the back is what I've been picturing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like disconnected, but
Yes. Okay. I like that.
They
like
have,
a party bus.
They have the ability to
'Cause
like
the corners
lift
needs
arm
to be-
rests
yeah.
up and that, and
Yeah.
like, put them down. You know,
Yeah.
there's
Everyone knows when it comes
there's
down.
a spot where you can like pull a table up from the floor.
Oh wait, so there's armrests but no fucking seat belts?
Yeah.
Look, in limousines, you don't need seatbelts because you're jumping around anyways, or half riding on the roof.
Yeah,
And they
I
have
do that
professional
too.
drivers who know what they're doing.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
So next upgrade, seatbelts? Like maybe the like proper harness belts?
Ooh, can we have like a jail seat? Like if we ever need a prisoner, we can like this is the prisoner seat where they cannot move.
So we need a hold
So
under the
you
floor.
want a bondage seat.
I just thought of that. I just realized what that was. And I'm like,
that is what
like
you were asking
that's
for,
a
is a
king
bondage
seat.
seat.
Yeah.
How about we just get like a trap door and a little hold under there and we can just
Where the table goes?
What?
There's a table I can lift up from the floor.
So they get to be squished under the table now.
oh hey prisoner, we're just having some dinner. Do you want to join us?
You don't have a choice.
Right? You get to eat scraps. There you go.
Anyway, so you cleaned the viscera off of the thing.
Yep.
Because there is very little water available. It
Yep.
takes a little bit.
Are there any cactuses?
Right.
No.
Is there anything we can get liquid from?
Is there any more animals everywhere?
Camels?
No.
Don't you know their humps are like 30% water? Duh.
Anyway.
We'll use the cocaine.
No, that's a collector's item.
So, you clean the viscera off.
Yeah.
And head back out.
Do you want to drive?
Sure.
Depending on how you guys feel, you can drive through the night, or you can take a rest.
So if we drive through the night, it's not going to take a full week.
No. But driving through the night is also a little bit more dangerous. So
Well, why wouldn't we do shift driving?
you could.
Where one person... We're going to say one person sleeps during the day and the other one sleeps during the night, and we do shifts of 2.
Okay, yeah, because I was gonna be like, do you want me to drive by myself? Yeah, no, I
No.
thought not after that. You'll all wake up very surprised.
Yeah, on the floor.
So,
Ooh, what if we get like little things like we can turn like the benches like with the and we can make beds and they go up instead of having to be strapped down to the thing and like be cribs.
No. I like where you're going with that. Baz is like, no.
No?
I don't want a crib.
It doesn't need to be called a crib.
You already called it that?
Okay.
Too late.
Yeah. Alright.
So do you want to do the shift driving or just rest during the night for everyone?
Shift driving's fine.
We will.
We're still gonna have 8 hours down, probably.
Yeah.
So. Unless you want to do 2 12s.
No, you do. Wait. How many hours are in a day?
24.
Are there 24?
On the cow, how many hours in a day?
On the cow?
The planet has cow in its name.
One cow.
Oh, right. Does it have 24?
I thought you were actually asking him, like, Chris.
We are going to go with the idea that the galactic standard is 24 hours. And that is what you guys are using as a means of tracking. This planet
conforms to our rules.
planet has, like, probably an extra 10 minutes on that. So...
Ooh, do you think an alarm might be good just in case something sneaks up behind and, like, jumps onto us and, like, tries to come in?
What?
How is it going to sneak up behind us? There are 12 turbines pointed that way.
Well, that's a good point.
Yeah, we don't need a
We
gun
won't-
facing that direction.
We
have
won't
the
hear them
engine.
coming, that's my point.
What did you want?
Alarm.
Oh, alarm.
Just on the, like, hatch. Or maybe before the hatch. No, I don't know how to do it. Never mind. I'm gonna go sleep.
Just do the perimeter of the top of the vehicle.
Yeah.
So anything that comes into it,
Yeah. So,
even if it...
so that we can clarify, like, how this vehicle looks. The minigun has gone from being on the side of the vehicle, which it was originally, to being on top of it.
Yeah, when we didn't have doors,
Yeah.
it was on the side.
I have pictured kind of a tanky thing without the boom stick.
It does have the boom stick.
It does have the boom stick?
Archie faces forward.
And the bird stick.
Oh, you're right. The bird stick?
Bird.
Bird?
Hmm.
What? Who's bird? Why do we have a bird stick?
Yeah, I don't-
Minigun.
Bird?
Bert.
BRT. The sound that the gun makes.
Oh.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
I thought you said bird and we're referring to the airship gun.
Bird.
And I was like, that's one way to call it, yeah?
Yeah.
Big Ethel would probably have to be mounted on the side.
Why? She is on the side. She's on the left side.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly.
So if this was, let's say, vehicle, then this is like hatch on top. We've got a gun here, here, and here.
Yeah.
Where are the guns? Like, this is the
Correct.
front. There's a gun here, there's a gun there, there's a gun there.
The way that we had discussed it was Archie, Moose, and Big Ethel.
Yeah. The idea being that Archie is the main gun, and the other two are specialized weapons.
You know, guys.
So, who's driving through the night?
We both have dark vision, right?
Yeah.
We all have dark vision. I get to be included in this.
So that's first.
I can see in the dark.
It's nice that you can see in the dark. You're
Does
still
this
out
thing have
driving.
headlights?
Yeah.
I assume we have lights.
Yeah, they're behind us.
It wouldn't be road legal.
We just drive backwards the whole way.
Are you sure this thing can go backwards?
Try to reverse. Just stay in place. Like a bird flying into a headwind.
So,
Yes, we have lights.
okay. Whoever's driving through the night, roll a d100.
Did you want to?
I assume that him grabbing the dice is a yes.
I will assume that as well.
89.
Oh, right.
DM?
Nothing eventful happens,
Oh,
except
cool.
somehow we have more credits.
Ow! 890, right?
Yeah.
Or 809. What should you prefer?
8,900.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Or it could be 80,900, right? 'Cause of the-
Or it could be $8.09. Pearls.
I imagine the poor person that actually stumbles across this podcast or like the recordings and is like, what the fuck is happening?
A lot of things.
Well, we've got lots of cocaine, right?
Oh god, please don't say that. Alright. Give me a minute. So, as you are traveling across the desert at night, you do spot some lights off in the distance. It looks like both like floodlights and like fire off in the distance, like campfires and that.
Oh.
You are far enough away that even with the screaming of the banshee, they wouldn't hear you. But you have a choice on whether or not you want to go investigate.
How far away is far away?
Did we ever settle on the 8-hour versus 12-hour?
8.
I would think it'd be 3 8-hour shifts.
She's not driving.
Oh.
I can
It'd be
drive.
12 and 12, I guess.
Okay.
I can drive during the day. Like, I need practice.
Someone has to be
Maybe
up on
she'll
her
only
shift.
hit 3 snakes this time.
No.
Okay,
This is like,
we'll
that
do
was like
3 eighths.
genocide. I'm Snake.
It's not genocide yet.
Wait, why yet?
You have to kill an entire species for it to be genocide.
Oh, wait, wrong word. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Wow, you got a big...
Big ambitions.
Yeah.
I have the only flying snake in existence.
Why does that remind me of a fucking thing that I saw?
She's not even a beast. She's a freaking fae. She can't even be a beast. She's not allowed to be a beast.
Okay, so there's lights in the distance?
Yes.
Run them over?
Duh.
Oh, I'm supposed to be good. That's right.
We're sleeping.
Yeah.
You're supposed to...
So she's not good at sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I confirm with my co-pilot.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
You're awake.
Am I?
I don't know.
Did you stay awake?
I'm awake.
You got the sun side. I confer with my co-pilot.
What?
How far away are they?
We'll say like a mile.
Did you slow the vehicle down, or are we just...
I mean, we're still kind of neuming, but it's
Slower.
more of a
It is a slight detour.
if we wanted to walk.
It is a slight detour if you want to go there. But it's one of those ones that you could avoid if you wanted.
How far off is it?
A mile and a half.
Cut the engines.
I
Just
turn the engines off.
Pop the hatch. Pop up. Do we hear anything?
Not from this distance, no. They're far enough away that they wouldn't be able to hear you guys.
That's
Yeah,
good.
right.
So,
I was just wondering if they had a banshee as well.
no. Not that you can tell.
Do we want trouble?
It might not even be trouble.
It might not.
They may be friendly desert nomads.
On this planet?
I'm sorry. When have sand people ever been friendly?
They
Um,
stole
um,
Appa.
I think it was the second Knights of the Old Republic.
The second Knights of the Old What?
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, right. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Other movies have sand people.
Anakin. Aang. The U.S. military. Going ape shit on sand people. Sorry.
Do we want to detour?
Hello.
We could detour.
Sam?
Hello. What? I'm sleeping. What do you want?
Who's this Renee person you're talking about in your sleep?
She's my 5 co-worker.
So are we going up, or should we wake her up?
I vote yes.
To which part?
Yes. We go visit them and wake her up.
In that order?
Yes.
I mean, I thought you might want to take the snake with you, which means we have to wake her up. Do you want to wake her up? Or do I have to do it?
I poke her and run behind Babs.
Yeah, you poke me.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
That only is enough to wake her up, is it? Are we walking?
She has learned to sleep through the banshee. There's no way a poke is going to wake her up.
It's silenced on the inside.
Yeah.
Oh, that is true, but she is...
A heavy sleeper.
She's
Are we
slept.
walking?
She's usually slept with no worries, so...
Do you just want to drive up? Look, you have to pick
How
one.
close? How close can we get before? Or what's the hearing distance on Banshee?
The hearing distance on Banshee would probably be half a mile.
No, the hearing distance on Banshee is, like, inside. As in order to hear anything, you have to be inside. Get it? She can be heard from... Oh, that's a stupid joke.
I get where you
I'm
were
not
going.
smart enough. That and I'm just...
That's fine. I'm just
Yes.
gonna open the strawberry.
The Banshee does have the thing where you can hear what's going on inside of it. But
It was a joke, it's fine.
being
Very
able
good joke.
to hear the Banshee approaching is half a mile.
Okay, so what's the conclusion?
So we can drive to about half a mile away and then walk.
Okay, let's drive up closer.
Alright. You drive up closer. About half a mile away. Or I'll say, you kind of stop a little bit more than half a mile away, because while the hearing range of the Banshee is half a mile, I'm pretty sure anybody looking in that direction is going to see the fucking lights blaring out the back. So a little bit further than half a mile.
Yeah.
From this distance, you can kind of... There's enough terrain around that you can kind of hide a little bit, but it's still mostly flatland. And it's nighttime. There's no moon out kind of thing. Looking, you can start to make out shapes of, like, vehicles. You're guessing that it's probably, like, maybe dune buggies and some motorbikes.
Do we hear anything yet?
Hmm?
Do we hear anything?
Not from this distance.
We walk?
We walk.
Alright.
Am I awake?
I will give you a light jostle. I pick her up. I just, like, hoist her like a sack of potatoes over my shoulder.
Alright. Okay.
I'm still asleep. I'm rolling for it. I'm like, if I roll evenly, I'll wake up. I'm just not rolling well.
Is Opal awake?
Well, I think she has to be. But she's like all curled up in somewhere on me.
Come on.
Potato sack.
I don't think she is anymore.
Well, no, definitely not.
So you're walking towards them?
Yeah.
Are you trying to be stealthy?
Yes.
Okay. I need stealth.
Once I get out of the vehicle, I will, like, jostle a little bit more
Okay.
with my shoulder.
Okay. I'll eventually wake up, I'm sure.
Stealth. Oh.
Like, fucking wake up!
Yeah.
Am I awake enough to roll my own stealth?
I don't know.
Yes.
I think I'm hindered by you.
Probably.
You're very quiet because you're not walking.
Right?
Unless your snake is helping me.
Yeah, she'll help. Opal will help.
Watch this be just as bad. Oh, it's not.
It added another one.
That's better.
Opal's the, responsible one.
Showing me where to walk.
What did you guys get?
15?
17.
13.
Wow.
I rolled a 5.
Okay. Cool.
I don't got no stealthy, do I? No, I don't.
That's a good point.
I
It's
do.
dark. Do we get advantage?
Yeah, that actually should have been.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You would.
Oh, that's better.
20.
23.
Wow. I already had advantage, so.
What happening?
What?
I'm on your
Rolling, or not rolling up, but walking up towards the area, you can kind of use some of the rocks around here, the small boulders that are in the area, to hide your approach. As you are approaching, you can see that, they have a few dune buggies, a couple of motorcycles. There's a couple of barrel fires. The floodlights are coming from the dune buggies' headlights and that. You can see what looks to be about 11 people of varying races and sizes. All of them are armed. All of them look like they went through a discount leather store for all of their clothing.
And they didn't pay for any of it?
Yeah,
So it's the dudes from Mad Max 2?
kind of, yeah.
From the gang?
Yeah. You can see one who looks bigger and that, probably something of a Goliath, who seems to be in charge, who is watching all of this and drinking. It looks like they all have some form of alcohol with them, but they seem to be camping down for the night.
So if we have fire, they will all catch.
Yeah, I will scribble in the ground. Because is it dirt, not dirty enough?
Is it just dirt or is it packed?
It's packed.
Can I, take out a dagger and,
Yeah.
spell things?
Yeah.
Diplomacy? Fight?
Don't you have illusions?
I cross out diplomacy.
Okay. Look, I just woke up, okay? Okay.
As well, you guys can clearly tell these guys are bandits.
Fireball? I just do, that one I'll make an illusion. I just do the little flaming sphere I had. That was this tiny one.
There's 11?
Mm-hmm.
How close they all are all of them all together?
They are spread out over 50 feet.
And
Do
how
the vehicles
drunk,
have guns on them?
No.
how drunk do they all look? And
There's
how armed?
I assume they
Every
have two
single
each.
one of them does have some form of gun,
I meant how armed.
but
Shotguns, miniguns,
uh,
a pistol.
looks like mostly different forms of assault rifles. Maybe a couple submachine guns in there. Only the big guy has both a large assault rifle and a pistol on him.
How
Are
drunk?
any of them sitting alone?
How drunk?
Yeah.
Some of them
To
are
the
more
point
tipsy.
of the poisoned condition?
No,
Damn it.
no. Some of them are more tipsy than others, but
No disadvantage, probably.
yeah. Are there any sitting alone? Not really.
We can't Assassin's Creed them.
No.
This is a stealth mission.
I mean, you could try.
Not with my stealth. I have concern on stealth.
Mm.
We could just leave.
We could.
I make a small motorbike and I'm like,
I don't want to.
So here's the plan.
Yeah, that's
I
one more question.
sabotage all the vehicles except for the motorbikes.
Where are the vehicles parked in relation to where people are
Yeah.
camping? Or bunking, or whatever you want to call it.
Well, the buggies
Hmm.
are.
Those would all be pointing inwards, wouldn't they?
Mm-hmm.
So the buggies are making a ring around the outside.
Yeah. The motorbikes are kind of sitting either in between the buggies or within the ring.
They don't have any guards or anything, do they? They're just all sitting there?
Yeah, they're just kind of...
Okay.
Are there a few on alert?
And that would be an insight.
Alrighty. Almost. 12.
Ooh.
7.
13!
What was yours?
7.
Alright.
Do I have advantage based on previous experiences?
Sure.
I have no wisdom.
It's worse.
You do have a snake, though.
Can she help with, like, everything?
Or can she make her own perception
So
check?
you can't tell if any of them are, like, on an alert. You would assume that the ones who are the most, like, drunk are probably
Not?
not. But, like, anybody else could be on alert.
Okay.
So, how many buggies and motorbikes are there?
We'll say that there are...
There's 11 people, right?
Yeah. It's probably, like, 4 buggies and... probably 5 motorbikes.
Okay.
Do they look like good motorcycles?
They look like they were cobbled together.
No, well.
Do they look worth it? Or does it look like he could put something better together? Like with relative ease?
This would probably be a tinker's or a, like,
I have
So
vehicle
animal
proficiency.
animal handling.
I have
I mean, I
vehicle
have Tinker's
proficiency
tools,
I'd be
but
familiar
It
with.
would be the same.
Probably wouldn't be...
Oh, no.
vehicle
I've driven a lot of shit vehicles.
Yeah.
Does this look like a shit vehicle?
That's not what vehicle proficiency is for.
Is it a lemon? I know that's a word for vehicles.
Make a nature check.
Lemons!
Are these motorcycles lemons?
No.
They're limes.
Oh, no. Yeah, that would be an animal handling or like, if you have tinker's tools.
I'm gonna make an animal handling check with the animal handling I don't have.
24.
Oh, actually, that's not bad. It's not. It's a 21 with no proficiency.
Looking at these things, it looks like most of the vehicles, like all of them, pretty much, are held together with spit and a prayer.
They don't even have duct tape.
Yeah. These things are pretty garbage items. It's very clear that they've been used, like,
No,
quite
they should
heavily.
just be garbage. They're not pretty.
It looks like they've been used fairly heavily. However, you have kind of an understanding that these things require way too much maintenance to be something that you would want to, like, take.
I would want to steal all the motorbikes and then put together one from the corpses.
Yeah.
Not worth the time.
Hmm.
We also, I don't think we can drive 5 motorcycles
No.
at once.
Strap them all together and make a chariot.
Steal fuel? Fuel.
That's a thing.
We could steal fuel, but I don't think we need it right now. We don't need to.
Right, we have enough.
We don't need to waste our ammo.
That's true. So just go
Your
back.
your one ammo.
They just have the cars and the barrels, yes.
Is there anything else of interest?
Yeah.
Um,
Are the trunks open? Can I steal stuff from the trunks?
no. As for if they have anything else interesting, there's, like, a couple of things that would be interesting, but you have no idea, like, there's a few, like, containers strapped to the buggies and that look promising. Some of their weapons look like they're in good shape and are interesting, but, like, you don't know for sure.
The containers are out of the floodlight lit area, yes?
Yes. However, they are also attached to a vehicle, so.
But they can be open, yes?
They're strapped on, so
Kinky.
their lids are kind of, like, also strapped closed kind of thing.
Mhm.
So, You'd have to take them off of the vehicle.
What are they
in order
made
to
out
open
of?
them. Most of them are made out of metal. One looks like it might be made out of plastic.
Let's just go.
Wait, just one moment. Is there any, like, little bags or, like, just a little trinket that's less than 5 pounds that looks snatchable? Just something, I don't know, just something that looks easy and I don't even care if it's important or not. Like, just something easy to grab.
Not really.
No.
I pick up a small rock from beside us and go, here you go.
And then there's a second hand, there's a midge, and I'm like, go. Well, fuck. I look up.
It's a pretty rock.
I'm gonna zombie walk back. Frickin' my snake can lead me. I'm too tired. I'm like, you woke me up for this shit. Inner monologue.
We could have left you asleep. I just keep walking.
So,
You can decide what's better or worse. Being woken up to come with us or being left asleep alone
Okay.
in a place clearly overrun by bandits.
Yeah.
you make your way back to the
And those
vehicle
guys.
and head out again.
Yeah.
Alright. Taking shifts again.
Am I switching with somebody at that point?
No, you go back to bed.
Yay.
My shift is next, I think. I assume the person who's staying awake is the next shift.
Alright. Do you want to roll a D100?
Okay.
Thanks. 27. So mine is the morning shift. Makes sense. I've always been an early riser.
Alright, so, you guys come across something of a canyon area, like the mouth of a canyon or valley.
I look for the tourist center.
You should be getting your sleep at this point.
When, guys, you see that, like, on the map that you were given to, like, go for the Iron Mountain, or looking at it, this is pretty much the only, like, this canyon is kind of, like, part of a large mesa that covers, like, several hundred miles. This canyon is pretty much the only way through it without going around. And looking at it, you're like, this is not great. But you get into it, and you come across an area where there is large boulders blocking the way.
Okay. How big are they?
Probably they're stacked up on top of each other. Some of them are the size of, like, what is it, the fucking Tyke's car? Like the little red and yellow, like, that thing, right? And some of them are, like, the size of, like, a sedan.
Okay. First reaction to seeing them is to scan around for a trap.
Alright, roll perception.
17.
17. You see, as you're, like, scanning around, you do see, like, a couple of different shadows move along the canyon walls.
How heavy do these rocks look?
Heavy?
Should I just Archie them out of the way?
Break them down.
Right?
Well, we do have a grenade launcher.
Yeah.
We could moose them. My party members are both asleep. I don't have a co-pilot. I'm concerned. I don't want to cause a big noise, but I also don't want to sit here for too long. There was a bunch.
It's a good thing we have a very quiet car then.
Oh yeah, I would cut the engines at least a little bit. We can reverse in this vehicle, right?
Very, very slowly.
Fuck. I do want to know how heavy the rocks look. More specifically, please. Or how big? You said like the size of a sedan.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So I guess a DM question. Lock lift just says a larger, smaller creature.
Mm-hmm.
Am I not allowed to lift objects?
No.
Well, we've already done that at the meteor.
Right.
Oh, we did.
Pretend they're all mimics.
Well, hey, I'm gonna just tell you right now, Locklift would not be able to lift these. They're a little too heavy.
There's no weight limit. You change it to large or smaller.
I know.
A sedan is large, not huge. How big is a sedan?
I would say like
Her vehicle?
Yeah.
How many people can you turbo Macarena inside one at once?
8.
I don't think you understand what a turbo Macarena is.
Or a sedan.
Look,
Does anyone want to look up the dimensions of a sedan? Because it's probably...
for the purposes of these things would not be able to be lifted because of the density of them.
Density. No, that's fine.
I feel like we have something, not grenades. It felt like we have like explodey something, but maybe I'm completely wrong and just thinking
No,
about
those are
grenades.
grenades.
Okay.
We had the grenade moose. There's a
Yeah.
grenade launcher, and we had grenades.
Okay.
We had more than one?
Oh, I don't know how many you bought.
I only bought one.
Well, then, yeah, we had grenade.
And you used it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had. Grenade. Oh, right, I don't have that. I can't do anything if I can't lift them.
You could lift one of the smaller ones and create a weakness in the structure.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if he's going to rule that because things are stacked on top of it, it's too dense.
Mm.
I can't push things yet, I can just lift them.
Mm.
Wait, how big is the Banshee?
That's a huge. You are essentially driving a large tank
Yeah.
around, like that's.
It's not a large tank.
Interior-wise, it is.
No, interior-wise, it's not a tank.
I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna wake you up, but not get you to get up. So you're still resting for the purposes of a long rest.
5 more minutes.
Yeah, you'll get that. Really fucking concerning moment right here. We need to act very quickly because I think this might be an ambush.
Oh no.
Should I just move the rocks?
What rocks?
I just pick you up and point you out the window, like facing towards the front window, and put you back down. Fuck. Rocks fall, our car dies.
I don't think our car dies. We might lose
It
an
has
engine.
HP, it can die.
How far away from the rocks did I stop?
Good enough distance from them.
That's not a most helpful answer, but
It's most likely not rocks falling.
At
down.
least one banshee length of it.
we are one Banshee away.
Um.
I'm going back to the driver's seat, by the way. Like,
how
I
much
just...
health does the banshee have?
52.
Cool. It takes 14 points of damage as an explosion rocks the side of the banshee.
From where?
We'll say the right side.
The moose
Or-
side.
We'll go with left side for this.
Oh. What's the, we go over this all the time, but what's the, like, of the chain gun of Archie?
I was gonna say like a 180
So it can go,
or up.
yeah, like, if I'm aiming at something up into the...
We'll
Side.
say that it has the ability to do like, because that's limited by how low you can crouch in it without showering
How low
yourself
I
with shells.
how low I can crouch inside the Banshee?
Yeah. Without showering yourself in shells.
I don't care about that.
Okay, well, then it has a 90 degree.
So I can aim it at where that came from.
Probably.
I'm going to...
Kill them all?
I'm going to do this. Because I woke you up as well, and I tap you and I say, get in the driver's seat.
Okay.
I pop
Okay.
the hatch, and I just haul Archie around to where the shot came from and spray.
Okay.
So anything in that area needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Alright.
Figure out what to do with the rocks.
I got a fireball, but I'd like it.
What's the DC?
It is
Fire. Could get-
11. Pitiful.
be better.
It's not based on me. It's just the gun.
It needs to be based on you.
No, it should be based on you.
No, because you told me it was a DC 11. The Archie DC is mine, which is a 14. You gave me the DC on Moose.
Oh, on Moose.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. I was thinking about grenades for the rocks. It's a 14.
14. Okay. Cool. Is there half damage on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And does this count as a siren attack?
Technically, yeah.
3, 4, 5. Oh. Yeah, that's not great, but it's fine.
You didn't speak the ritual words.
yeah.
Those aren't words.
Oh, right, I have the death. I completely forgot.
20 halved to 10. 2 of which, I guess, would be psychic.
Okay. Just a second while I look up a quick stat here.
I'm just trying to make it not good to fuck with us. Do you have anything that you can, like...
I have, like, the flaming sphere, that's the big thing, but I'm like...
the rocks?
Right, I've got poison spray, but I'm like,
How
I
much
think
was
that's poison, it's not
20
acid.
reduced to 10.
Same with Ray's sickness, I believe. It's like, it's poison. I
You,
know, let me find my,
On successes. 20 for anyone that...
they all succeeded, but
Okay.
that's not going to matter. You watch as 3 kobold bodies tumble down the side of the canyon's, the side of the canyon, and you see 5 others on either side, like, just scatter the fuck away.
I just drop back down and close the hatch and go, bought some time. Plan? Anyone? Did you get a plan together?
I can throw my flaming sphere into it a
I
couple
want to look
times,
at
maybe.
The rock fall thing and see where it is weakest and
It is a kobold trap.
where the ideal demolition point would be.
Alright. Do you hop out of the vehicle?
I'm initially looking from inside.
Okay. Roll investigation.
With advantage because kobold trap?
No.
Who better to know
You'd
how
have to
do...
be outside of the vehicle. He doesn't get disadvantage because it's a cold trap.
20 total.
20 total? Alright. Looking at it, this actually looks like they just created a rock slide to, like, block off whatever vehicles there are. It does look like, from where you can see it, there's 3 different points that if you were to place, like, let's say dynamite there, it would blow up, like, the entire thing, but you'd have to have them all go off at the same time.
We don't have dynamite, I'm just tracking, right?
We've got 3 kobold bodies though.
Ooh!
I think
Ooh!
our other game has
Snake!
dynamite.
My snake! I pop my snake out and send her to one of the bodies.
Okay.
Do they have dynamite? If they made a rock slide, they would have had to have explosives, right?
Probably.
Of some kind, maybe.
Roll investigation for
Opal.
Opal.
Yeah, I'm looking through her eyes.
Because I'll go and look at them as well. Like once I've
You're
determined...
resting?
Huh?
You're resting?
How long has it been since I started resting?
At least she's got
How long
better.
have I been driving?
We'll say, like, 5 hours.
Lame.
10!
10?
10!
Alright. You are not versed well enough to know where a kobold would hide dynamite on themselves.
I look at Smudge. Where do kobolds hide dynamite?
Depends on the kobold.
Just give me
Depends on how much dynamite.
Okay, other
It's
than...
one stick, it's a prison pocket.
Yeah, I was gonna say, other than a prison pocket, most likely.
Check their boots.
Boots? Okay, I took boots.
Alright.
I want some of their boots.
You want the boots?
One of my boots is melted.
Okay,
Of the 3 bodies, you find 1 stick of dynamite and a pair of boots.
yeah, I get you a
Does-
pair.
Does it look like the kobolds are coming back? Or
Or
did they just decide that we're not worth fucking with?
In the course of this time, it has been 5 minutes. You would know that, like, with kobolds, you probably have about another half hour before they come back to try and investigate. Like, see if there's anything. simply because that seems like a more safe bet. Feels like an ingrained feeling.
If I pop the hatch back again, up, back, I don't know
Is
how the hatch
searching a
works.
kobold body considered light activity?
Sure.
Excellent. I go get some shoes and some dynamite.
If you know what you're looking for or trying to find, yes, it is considered a light activity.
Oh, and the coats? Are any of the coats nice?
Well, they all have holes through them, but I don't think you care about that, do you?
I need at least 2 holes in my coat.
Okay.
How else am I supposed to get my arms through?
There is...
What about your head?
I mean, it's got a zipper or
Does it?
button things. I don't know. It's not a hoodie, is it?
It could be a jacket.
It could be a no.
Most of the coats they have,
It's a visual
they
joke.
don't really have coats, they have, like, vests.
Oh, they're dapper.
You can see that at least, like, one of the kobolds was a woman.
I don't feel bad.
There's your kobold titties.
But one of them does have a vest that is about the right size. Has a lot of, like, pockets. Like, a lot of pockets
Perfect.
on it.
So it's basically made out of pockets.
Yes. It looks like a bunch of different, like, suits that had, like, pockets that, like, they just sewed together.
I respect that.
Like, there's jean pockets and, like, cotton-based ones. You see one that's, like, it's definitely from, like, a combat harness.
I have a pocket vest now.
So we got 1 stick of dynamite, and my flaming sphere
And some
could
shoes.
probably do damage over time.
Why don't we just put the dynamite where it goes and then you can flaming sphere them?
Right?
Yeah.
Would that work?
How big of a area does Flaming Sphere cover?
Well,
it's a,
5 foot
5 foot.
diameter.
it's a 5-foot sphere.
But everything around it takes anything within 5 feet of it takes damage at the end of its turn. But I don't think the rocks are going to move away.
No.
Or the
Yeah.
Or the
dynamite.
dynamite.
Or the dynamite, yeah.
Like, can we set up the dynamite as if we were going to light a fuse and then just flaming sphere into them? Because it moves.
Roll
It does.
How
investigation.
many shoelaces do they have? Can we make fuses out of
You
shoelaces?
could, actually. You could make fuses out of
What am I
shoelaces
rolling?
if you want. I was going to say
Investigation.
investigation, but, like, that's a idea that you could use.
Oh, that's
I roll a
actually good.
16 to find actual fuses.
Investigation. Why am I even looking? It says the exact same as all the other ones. 19.
Alright, both of you do find enough.
Okay,
like,
I
fuse
leave
wire.
the vehicle.
Oh, okay.
Are you okay with me leaving you in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just hop out the top.
If you're looking at them,
Yeah,
then
I'll go. That's
uh,
cool.
I mean, I was already out there.
you
You
find
probably can't climb the thing and plant dynamite and still get your rest.
Is rock slide demolition considered a light activity?
no.
I supervise then.
Point it out to me.
I so badly needed to get reduced so that I could literally just put, like, my snake on you and then you'd fly around.
Or you could give me flying with your mage hand.
Or you could enlarge the snake.
Oh.
It could carry any of us.
Medium snake.
So,
Never mind.
you
Small.
find more
Small.
fuses
No, you're right.
We
along
found
the
the
way.
fuses.
You find more dynamite.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
Rig it up. I'm not an explosives expert.
Neither am I. I rig it up.
Well, you can point out where.
Yeah.
No, I meant like the fuses, and
fuses,
stuff.
yeah.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you pointed out.
You set up the dynamite.
Actually,
Um,
do I have demolitions experience?
probably not.
Okay.
That's an engineering thing.
Yeah, I didn't think I did, but I.
You mean an animal handling thing?
No, no. This is combat engineering. You have like very minor understanding of it.
I know how things go boom.
Yeah.
I'm very good at making things explode that aren't supposed to. Not with dynamite.
But yeah, you do see that the amount of fuse you have essentially is about 12 seconds of fuse,
Cool.
based off its label of how fast it burns. and how much you have.
We have tinderboxes? Or is it
We
a
also
different...
have
Lighters.
Fireball, don't we?
Lighters.
No, we don't.
Can a mage
I
hand...
don't got good spells. What are you talking about?
It's not a...
Mage hand can't use a lighter?
I'm gonna say that that's something...
Mage hand can't hold a match?
Yeah, could mage hand
Oldest.
use it like a strike match? Just a random strike match? Just drag it against some stuff?
Between the familiar and the hand.
You could, how far can you move mage hand in one 6-second turn?
It's like,
20 feet? 30 feet?
yeah, I don't think it's 20. I think it'd be like 30.
I mean,
At that point, I think you can light a match.
the other option that you guys have is like taking a piece of cloth, lighting it, giving it to the mage hand,
30
and
feet.
sending it off in the direction.
The mage hand can move 30 feet. I think you can light a match.
Or a lighter.
Yeah, that's what I'm making the argument for.
Yeah.
How heavy is our lighter?
From a lore perspective,
10
the dexterity required to use a lighter is a little
Oh,
hard.
it's 10 pounds.
Why don't we have a barbecue lighter?
Mage hands can steal things. Specifically, what does it say?
Yeah, what does it say? Because
Because I'm like 90% sure.
Oh, sorry.
A spectral floating hand, blah blah blah. You can use your action to control the hand. You can use the hand to manipulate an object, open an unlocked door or container, store or retrieve an item from an open container, or pour the contents out of a vial.
It's
But we-
more like magical things it can't do.
Yeah.
I was thinking that the lighter you guys have is like a Zippo, which is not a... That's a little bit of a tougher thing to...
It's not that hard, actually. I think a
Who needs
Zippo.
the
I think a
safety off?
Zippo is easier than a Bic lighter.
Well, I was thinking Bic, like...
I could always set
Like
it
a
off with a
flip
flaming
open
spear.
Bic. Like a cheap
I've never
Zippo.
seen a flip open Bic.
I have. They're cheap.
I've seen the shitty Bics that you buy at the
Yeah.
supermarket checkout for
Think-
less than $1.
Yeah.
Think Zippo, but with the, like, internal workings of a Bic. That is
I
what
still think it'd
they-
be easier to go than a normal Bic lighter, and I would think a mage hand could do a normal Bic lighter.
I don't know. That seems... Regardless, you're going to light it anyway. You have, like, multiple options on how to do this, so...
So mage hand.
How it's done is not really all that important. If
I
you plan
don't-
on using Mage Hand, chances are it's easier for you to light something, give it to the Mage Hand, and have
Yeah.
it go off over there. A, because you keep the lighter.
I'm going to snag a piece of cloth from a kobold.
Okay.
You didn't want this jacket, right?
Does it have pockets?
No.
No.
I don't care about it. Wait. We can use it to clean off the next set of snakes.
I'll take the rest of it.
All of this up to the point of getting from when the dynamite that landed next to the vehicle went off to you lighting the fuse for the dynamite has taken all of 25 minutes. So you have like another 5 minutes before the kobolds come back.
I like the cloth. Mage hand this, please.
You send it off.
Mm-hmm.
You see...
We're far enough back, right? From an explosion.
Yes. I would say that you probably, while doing this, backed the Banshee up a little bit more
Okay.
to ensure that it didn't get hurt.
More.
More hurt.
More
Yeah.
hurt. And a bunch of... You see the fuse go down. It explodes, the dynamite, and you watch as
The
the
DM
roller
drops
falls off the
something.
table as the dynamite explodes and rocks go everywhere. You do see that now some of them were probably made out of paper mache. Not all of them. There was only a few. The smaller ones.
Yep.
Probably also behind the thing as well, not in front of it.
To make it look full.
Yeah. There is some rocks that do, like, clatter against the Banshee's armor, but they're all fairly small.
I tap Alex on the shoulder
Yeah.
to trade out.
Oh,
You,
I misunderstood and pressed the gas.
It's not a full clear pathway, but
I don't
the
fall.
Banshee can get over whatever is left there.
Okay.
It's not your turn to drive.
Oh, well, put me in the driver's seat.
Yeah, in case we had to make a quick getaway.
Oh. I can go back. Do you want... I think I've slept long enough now, though. Do you want
You can
a
go
meat
back to
co-pilot?
bed. You can go back to bed if you want.
Okay. Can I go back to bed?
You can go back to bed if you want. You should go back to bed.
But I'm supervising.
What?
The rubble.
You need at least another hour of sleep.
Alright, I'll chill. I'll be back seat driver.
Oh,
Okay.
great. Love that.
It
for
just
me.
got worse.
Love that
How
for
could
me.
this get any worse? I'll be a backseat driver. And it got worse. So, you guys get out of the canyon.
Mm-hmm.
It's another few hours of driving. Next is night shift,
It's afternoon shift,
or afternoon shift.
which is her supervised by him.
Okay.
I get to sleep
The
finally.
best combination.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Yay!
Why did you do
So-
it this way? Why am I your co-pilot? Well, there's no good way to do that.
Do you want to roll a D100?
I will.
Snakes, 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 snakes.
No!
Ooh.
66.
66.
Oh,
Almost
disappointing.
nice, but not quite death. I've not summoned the devil just yet.
That would be impressive. With a D100.
Like you just do this. Oh,
Yeah.
Almost.
864.
Yeah. No. Wait.
This one's correct. You don't have to roll.
While you are driving, you
And definitely paying attention to the road, not your dice.
you do see two large objects in the distance. You're like fast approaching.
Have you learned your lesson?
What are they?
They are almost like they look almost people-sized, but as you get closer, they kind of you see heads turn. They're kind of like bird-like, and then you see them like as you get closer and closer, them like unfurl some wings and like fly away. But these things are probably like the wingspan on these things is probably the same size as the Banshee, like in length.
Sorry to interrupt. I would like to note, before anything else happens, that I have rigged up a sleep belt for myself.
No.
I've rigged up, like,
So that when we pick...
we had some extra strapping. I've, like,
Yeah.
attached it to the top of the thing and the side so that if I try and roll, I just get caught by the webbing.
We've nailed one of the vests to the seat, and you just have to get into the vest.
So So I basically, like, just making some, like, basic couple straps or webbing or
Yeah.
something across it so that if she breaks suddenly, I don't go flying off the people. Like, I'm the one sleeping during Alex's driving shift. There's some concern there.
So they fly away.
Yeah.
But those were giant ass vultures.
It's always ass vultures.
You can see that they were probably like picking at something that was on the ground. What do you want to do?
I don't think I've let go of the cat.
What were they picking at?
Co-pilot?
You have no idea.
What should I do? Co-pilot? Should be-
Slow down.
Okay, break.
I'm pretty sure
Yes.
he's driving instructor.
Oh boy.
Yeah, dust my straps.
Okay, slow break.
Do you hit the brakes slowly?
Well, not as fast
No,
as last
she's saying
time.
slow brakes. She's hitting the brakes to stop.
Yeah.
Because that's what they do.
Right?
Okay.
So, not all the way down this time, but most of the way down.
Okay. There's a bit of a jerk as
Sorry.
You go to stop. You do stop like probably 30 feet away from whatever is laying on the ground.
What's laying on the ground?
Looks like a body.
What kind of body?
It's been picked pretty well. You have no idea, but it is wearing like a bunch of like black. Like,
Ooh.
I examine the body after exiting the vehicle.
alright. Pop it out of the vehicle. And go investigate the body.
Snake is with you.
It does look like the body is unidentifiable right now.
Unless it's got an ID card on it.
And looks to be almost picked clean of any flesh. You do see that it is more Ithaca-based armor.
What size humanoid would it fit?
A
An approximately Babs-sized humanoid?
what?
A Babs-sized humanoid?
Fab.
The larger medium creature.
No, probably something more closer to Alex-sized.
I like that those
Good
are.
news, there's no flesh left.
Yeah, great, thanks, yeah. Don't we already have an Alex-sized one?
Yeah.
Yeah. We just need to pad it a bit and Smudge can fit in it.
Tailor it.
What's the ID card? Are there any guns?
There
credits?
is no ID card on this guy.
That's unfortunate.
Looks like it might have gotten picked or like destroyed.
The vultures are trying to impersonate the industry's personnel.
I'm keeping an eye out. The vultures aren't coming back, right?
They're circling,
Okay.
but they're not like they're vultures. They
mean-
don't fight things. They
If there's no
The
guns
scabs, yeah.
and there's no ID card to go with the armor, it's probably not worth grabbing.
Yeah.
Do they have nice shoes?
yes, but they wouldn't fit you.
I take the shoes.
You never know when we need.
He's
new
going
shoes.
to become a tailor.
You never know when we might need new shoes.
Mm.
From personal experience,
Yeah.
extra shoes are good.
They are like combat boot kind of shoes. So
Do they have steel toes?
yes.
Cool.
Why would anyone have steel toes? Like, that just makes...
Because my job requires it so that I get workers' comp.
Not quite what I meant. I was trying to make a joke about actual steel toes, but that didn't come across very well.
It's better for kicking people in the in-betweenus.
The in-betweeners.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
I learned that phrase for that. And I love it. The taint. The in-betweenus.
So,
I'm still asleep.
you guys investigate. There's no gun on this.
It was eaten. So if we want the gun
Maybe.
and the ID card, we have to kill the vultures.
Get down here and give me back my loot. You can keep the eyeballs.
Let's not fight the ass vultures.
Yeah, that's fair. But we-
You guys are so like.
We're in fine form tonight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Truly fine form.
Top of our game.
Yeah.
We move on.
All
With
right.
the shoes.
Yes. We got some loot.
Could we sell the armor? Or turn it into something else and sell it?
You could.
Ooh, right.
Yeah.
Maybe just take it anyway. Ooh.
Okay.
It's parts.
Yes.
You write it down.
Heading out,
Oh no. I think I spelled it wrong.
you
IT.
fly across the
HICA?
desert again.
Oh shit, we're flying? We
Right.
are going to space.
Next is night shift.
Your turn?
I think that's my turn.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
It's my turn.
If it was just my turn and then it was Alex's turn. Wait, should we note that it's been, like, as of Alex... I guess as of my shift, it was one full day.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, do we take our fuel off then, or
Yes.
should I just put, like, day one at the beginning of my shift, or so I can track it?
Yeah.
So this is the beginning of day 2. We're starting.
That way
Yeah, we're on day 2.
Yeah.
fuel.
I'm gonna put like end of day 1.
Okay.
Or maybe just start of day 2. Yeah.
That might be easier to track.
Hmm.
And it's how much fuel is it per day?
10.
Mine is 10 fuel.
92.
Hmm?
92.
D100.
I know you were talking about fool. Fool.
Fuel.
I am talking of fools.
So, you driving across the desert in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have the headlights on?
I don't know. Probably.
Okay.
It seems like the sensible thing to do.
I got
So
dancing
probably.
lights. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
I
Get left
Not
behind.
helpful.
I wake up and I tap Alex's shoulder again.
Uh-huh.
She gets some sleep.
Probably. All right. Well, I will go to sleep.
I think you're technically supposed to be my co-pilot,
Right?
but
I just
because we woke you up in the middle of your rest, you needed a full one. So you just had a day where you're like, I'm awake for 8 hours. I'm going back to bed.
Yeah.
I'll take some quiet time in the passenger seat, like feet up on the dashboard, kind of lounge.
Yeah. While you are driving, you see what looks like a radio tower nearby. And because you have the headlights on, you see 3 sets of eyes reflecting in the light
Cat people.
from the red radio tower. These eyes are far enough apart to be large creatures,
Or 6 one-eyed creatures.
Yeah.
or 6 one-eyed creatures. You can't make out their shape, but they look snake-like.
Oh, okay. I was gonna be like, wondering if they looked anything familiar to me, but no, not if they're snake-like.
So how far away is this at this point?
Wait, so are the eyes front-facing or side-facing?
Front-facing.
Okay. I don't like this.
Looking,
I don't know why that's the thing that disturbs me the most.
It's predatory. Probably about 500 feet
But they're snakes. They shouldn't have feet.
away from you. You asked how far away they were.
I'm aware. Do we care about a radio tower?
Do we care about the radio tower? Does it look interesting?
I mean, it's a good place to connect.
Email.
Money.
Yeah, I care about the radio tower.
Okay.
I assume we've had no internet or whatever connection.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're still calling it internet.
Supernet.
We'll call it Supernet.
Galaxy Net.
Or that.
My brain just tried to make that gnet. It's not.
Gmail, no.
Get on the Gannett. Why? Oh.
So stupid.
Yes, it is.
So we haven't had a connection.
No.
So we need to go connect. Yeah, I
will
can.
have to be basically underneath this thing, though, to...
Just do a drive-by. Kill the engines as we go under. Refresh. Shit. Okay. Technically, you're still rested. You haven't had a full day, so this would be fine.
So what are you doing?
Do we want to go?
Alright, so you're heading to the...
I'll shake Alex awake.
I feel like I just fell asleep. What?
Yeah, it's only been a little bit.
Yeah.
There's
There's new friends for you.
snake eyes.
They're not on the windshield, right?
Not yet.
Better hurry if you don't want them there.
Alrighty.
Alright, so you drive up to the radio tower.
Do they look like real, like beast snakes, or do they look like people snakes?
Looking at them, you can see...
Also, there is a little bit of distance still.
Yeah.
We are attempting to diplomacy these.
We
Yeah.
are?
Yes.
Well, if
we're
they're
making,
beasts, I can.
We're making Alex friends.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
As you're approaching, you can start to see little, like the silhouette, the outline of them. You can see what looks like a large snake head on them. These things are definitely like large creatures.
Did these look like anything we've ever seen before?
So they have a large snake head. What else do they have?
2 legs, 2 arms.
Roll nature. Have you ever seen anything
Ooh.
like this before?
Why do I check? It's intelligence. It's all the same.
12.
18.
18?
10.
Looking at these things, there's only a few creatures that are like that you know of that can get that big and are snake-like. One of them is dragons.
Don't look like a dragon.
No, it doesn't look like a dragon. At least not from this distance. The other one...
Naga?
No.
No.
The other creature that you know that gets this big, that you've seen, and it's usually a sign of good luck, is a quaddle.
Wow.
God. I fucking hate spelling quad.
Cool at.
That's not how you spell it, though.
Okay. Do you know if they're smart creatures?
This universe, no.
Okay.
They're a type of beast from a world.
Okay. I'm gonna hop up on the hatch, or I'm gonna just be visible to them, and just.
Right. As you guys get closer, you do see the feathery wings fold out from all of them as they make themselves look bigger.
Maybe we should kill the engines as we scream up towards them.
Right? They need to be able to hear me.
Is the screaming not making them waddle away?
No.
Quaddle away, quaddle.
Alright. I wait till they can probably hear me and I yell, hang on.
We're friendly.
Is this on one going choose a beast? I can choose a beast.
You could also just try and
I can try multiple
Generally-
times too, yeah.
animal handle.
We come in peace. We wish to just stop for a moment and then continue on our way. We no threats. We're not threats. Please let us pass.
It's with the
Animal friendship.
friendship of snakes and that.
Yeah.
They...
Oh, they have to make a wisdom saving throw.
But it's one creature, right?
But I can do it multiple times.
What's the DC?
I've got a DC 13.
13.
DCs are so shit.
Oh, and they have to have an intelligence of 3 or lower? Yeah, it needs to be 3 or lower for their intelligence.
Otherwise, they would be intelligent enough to
Just
understand
talk.
you anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe not talk, but...
Well,
Well, I'm gonna say that quaddles probably have the intelligence of a dolphin.
so they're homicidal and smart.
They're homicidal nope ropes.
The jackasses of the air.
They're a little smarter than a 3 intelligence, so...
So you can just probably reason
Yes.
with
Probably.
them.
Yeah.
So same words, just
If you're willing to give up a few rations, you'd probably,
Okay.
get them.
Yeah.
It's like an offering.
chucks food up in the air, has it all fall back down.
Ah! Let me try it again. Here you go, food. No harm. There you go. Friends.
Alright. You throw food out towards them as you get close enough to the radio tower for you to be able to start
Coast.
syncing devices to it. The quaddles, they still have their wings out, but you see them looking at the food, and the fact that you guys are kind of not really getting that much closer. They're kind of looking at you, and they're just watching. They are eyeing the food.
Yeah. Are we in cell range at this point?
Yes.
Connect.
Refresh.
Connecting to the radio tower, you do get a little notification of money transferred. You guys each get about 900 credits.
No, not yet.
There is
Oh.
one problem with this radio tower, and that is it's got a very, very slow connection.
Ugh.
You can also see that the quaddles have made a nest in the radio tower.
That's probably why it has a slow connection.
No.
It was just 900?
Yeah.
Yeah, not quite. 27. I mean, we'd still need a little bit of money just in case.
Nope.
Nope, you're gonna use the app as soon as it happens.
Look, I don't get cool shit until level, what,
Oh,
5?
yeah.
5 is when I start actually getting useful things, other than lock lift.
If you want to download anything from this tower, you're going to have to spend like a good 50 minutes here.
Music.
Look, I got us covered, okay?
No, you don't. You're sleeping.
Oh,
We need quiet radio.
my snake will do it. What do I have? I think I only have the thing.
Does the snake have proficiency in any instruments?
I mean, I feel like she should.
Okay. Do we need to download anything here?
If there's any spells you want to
Oh.
download, the shop is open.
How long are we staying here? Have you decided yet?
Right? I don't know. It all I would think was maybe a thunder wave or a shatter might come in handy later on, but maybe it might be fine for now if we want to keep moving.
I'm just curious because if we're stopped, I could take some time to repair the vehicle.
Okay. Okay. So maybe if you want to repair it, because it did take a bit of damage for the dynamite.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll take thunder wave.
Yeah.
Something low and
Which is
pushes. Does some electric damage, thunder damage. So.
So you get out of the vehicle to go repair it.
Yeah.
Quaddles they've kind of calmed down, but as soon as you step out of the vehicle, you see all of the eyes focus on you, and then you see them just follow while you walk around. You also see all of their eyes dilate.
Uh-oh.
Alright. I'm gonna just, while I'm looking through the shop, I will be on top of the Banshee, just trying to like, hey, it's all good. You're fine. We're fine. Some more fucking food. My rations.
From the look of how you understand snakes, do you want to roll an insight with advantage?
Sure.
Can I just get an insight?
Sure.
From my spot at the dashboard?
Um,
Oh,
19.
yeah, she's got it.
19.
it's a wisdom thing, right?
Oh, there you go.
19.
Okay.
I don't even remember what I rolled, but it was terrible.
What did you get?
24 for animal handling. I'm repairing a vehicle here.
Okay. Yeah, you're fine repairing. What did you get?
19.
19. These things are hunting. They've spotted something they want, because he is small. He is small enough to eat.
Dude, be careful, man. Oh my goodness. Dude, they're gonna eat you. They're hunting you. You're
Can
small.
I... Oh, fuck. I'll get out and stand in front of him.
Okay.
I hope I'm big enough to make that unappealing.
They can see that you are there. They're still watching him, but you get the feeling, just based off of just basic insight, that they are waiting for him to be alone.
I will also, just to... I don't know if it'll help at all, but the jacket is off and my tattoos are glowing.
Okay, yeah.
I hope that's something primal for them.
Maybe.
And Opal will be on his
could you lift them
shoulders
out of here
doing
a bit?
her wings are she's like mine.
You really should get enlarged.
Yeah, maybe she can fit on your head. She's tiny.
Yeah, based off of what you can tell,
I'm a young Medusa.
these creatures.
With what?
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, I'm getting reduced and enlarged. Might be here a little longer.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Based off of what you know, or what you can kind of guess, these creatures will hunt anything that is much smaller than them. They probably won't. When you heard about them, it was on like a planet that had them as a natural feature.
Mm-hmm.
You were basically told like, they won't attack anything if they're not hungry, kind of thing. So if they've eaten well, they won't attack.
Hopefully they've eaten well, because we just gave them a ton of fucking rations.
The other thing is that they tend to avoid anything that could be considered a threat, unless they are pushed to do so.
Yeah.
They have to be very hungry for that. These things tend not to need to eat for multiple months at a time, so...
Like snakes. Most snakes.
Yeah. They're just watching him, and, like, they see that there's bigger creatures around. And they understand that the Banshee isn't a creature,
But it
they're
is
still
loud.
like,
It's large.
that's a threat.
Yeah.
That thing's a threat. So even if he was by himself, it would probably be alright, but yeah. You're being watched. Like prey.
What's new?
Oh, so it's a regular Tuesday for Smudge.
More like regular Wednesday.
So the repairs go okay?
The repairs go okay. I'll say that with the roll that you got, you managed, and with the fact that you have to sit here for a while, you repair it without any problems to full.
Wonderful.
While we're waiting for the rest of the spells to download, we'll just have like a little dinner break.
Okay.
Breakfast, midnight snack, whatever you want to call it.
Hmm.
Inside the Banshee.
Okay. Day breaks, and one of the quaddles does kind of, with a kind of tentative look at you guys, kind of hops off of the radio tower and like slithers away off into the desert as the sun rises. The other two stay near the nest.
There's babies?
You have no idea.
Okay. I just have no idea.
I mean, it's high enough in the radio tower that you wouldn't be able to see if there's
I-
anything in there. So.
I rolled a check on creatures.
Oh.
Remember? I know a little bit about Quaddle. I was trying to
Yeah.
what their behavior might be like. It's fine.
Quaddles usually nest in groups of 4. There's only 3 of these guys. So they do so to increase chances of survival. Quaddle parents tend to only lay like 1 egg per like nest, so kind of important. As far as you can tell, they also tend to use the nest for their whole lives, so it's not necessarily they have an egg in there. They're just hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
The other 2 are probably there to just keep watch on you.
That's fair.
Download's complete.
I just got the 2 spells for now.
Okay.
So it only takes how long?
4 hours?
Yeah.
If you go by.
Second levels?
No, Thunderwave and
2 first levels.
no, one
It's
and
just 2 hours no matter what?
2 hours per level.
one. Yeah. Oh, per level? Okay. Then so 5? 6?
2 hours per level. So 2 for the
Oh,
first
yeah.
level.
That sounds right.
So we're here for 6 hours?
That's what I mean. That's like
That's fair.
take a while.
I'm...
There are places where that would take far less time, but
We're out in...
you're out in the boonies right now.
Yeah.
Where
we're not.
And we're lucky.
We're worse than that.
Right?
you're out in the frontier.
We're lucky it's not taking longer than that.
I just keep refreshing email, hoping we get another wire transfer. Please.
They were backed up. There's like 3 of them sitting there.
Yeah, yeah.
Please, please, please.
Unfortunately,
It can take up to 3 hours for an e-transfer to come through.
Yeah.
Once sent. I know this is a fact. I don't like it.
Yeah.
You don't get any more transfers.
That's fair.
Please, sir, may I have some more?
6 hours go by. Download's complete. Vehicle's repaired. Sun is rising.
Well, I'm gonna say that at some point, dice game while we're waiting.
Sure.
I assume we have dice. I have proficiency.
Sure.
I'm going to assume that we have dice, being the person that I am.
Who's playing the dice?
Me.
Are
And
you
I
guys
guess
betting anything?
Smudge. Yeah, sure. We'll bet each other's rations, and then it's a pool anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter.
Who wins this?
I don't know. How do we fucking...
D20 plus your proficiency if you have proficiency in dice.
Can I use sleight of hand?
I think that might complicate things. Cause...
If you can get over... I will say yes, but Bab's passive is a thing, so if she catches you cheating...
Oh.
I don't think she will.
What?
That's a 25.
What did you get?
10.
10. I mean, he was cheating, so...
Making a perception check. Ooh. Still not gonna make it. It's a 19 on my perception.
You're just like... You're, like, playing dice with him, and it's just so weird. He just keeps rolling.
Reminds me of a kobold I knew once.
Yeah. Keeps rolling, like, really good, and, like, it's almost on point, too. It's really weird. You suspect that there's something funny going on, but you can't prove it. You can't Can
I insight him?
You could try. Do you want to roll a deception check?
That doesn't matter. Well, maybe it does. Is it a 1?
No.
No, it's above a 1.
Okay.
Where's my deception? It's a 13.
Yeah, it's higher than mine. I can't roll for shit right now.
So,
on anything.
kobolds, very hard to read.
They're
Yeah,
just,
It's because we
it's
can't
like-
write, usually.
It's because they're just fully insane. So there's no real telling of motivation. Another game?
I would say that's a few games right there, but...
Yeah. We have 6 hours.
Yeah.
Ooh. 20 total.
8.
Ha! Ha ha ha!
Alright, so you win a game, or a few games. It's very close on a lot of them.
Can you download a tattoo kit?
No.
Damn it.
I take it that means we can't download the beer.
Sorry.
Because I was like, well, I guess we're going to start giving people tattoos.
I mean, you could rig up a...
I'm not going to do that.
You could have Smudge rig up a tattoo.
I'm not going to...
8 parts, you can rig up a tattoo if you want.
I mean, you're the one getting tattooed at this point, so...
It's probably like a knife just on the end of a motor.
No!
Yeah, that's great.
Hypodermic needle. So, you play a few games of
Dice.
dice. What are you doing? Because you technically don't have to, like, watch these things download. You can just...
I will copy them into my spell book. My way. They're
Okay.
slightly decoded, they're coded.
Okay.
Yeah, and stuff.
Alright. You run over the code and look through it and...
I guess I'd have to wait till they fully download it, though,
Yes, you
right?
would.
Oh, I'm just realizing how that'd work.
Well, you could see it, like, like decoding itself or like decrypting itself
Yeah.
and start transcribing it in your own way.
Actually, this would probably be one of those things where if you wanted to make sure that it was downloading properly, you could probably watch the code
Oh, there you go.
Download.
Yeah.
and then like make sure that there's no errors because that could happen.
Yeah.
And then just rewrite it really
Yeah.
quickly because you don't have to mess around with it anymore.
So things are downloaded.
Yay!
Huzzah.
Who
Games are
needs to
played.
sleep? I forgot now.
You!
Oh.
So I guess you technically, I mean, no, you didn't get enough rest. Like, you technically had low activity going on, but
Right. I was basically doodling.
you were reading.
Yeah.
So,
I can take the whatever shift and then we can reset.
so you head out.
Yeah, I'll probably drive a little bit later than normal.
Okay.
Since- What time did we arrive at the tower?
Probably 3 hours before dawn.
So, like, 5 hours into Smudge's shift?
Yeah.
So 3 hours of my normal shift is gone.
Mhm.
Oh wait, hang on. Let me put.
Apparently I can't spell.
But you're a wizard.
Right.
That doesn't mean anything.
I'm a magic wizard. Wait. I'm a music wizard.
Wizard magician.
So we're on.
Where are fucking E's in the alphabet? Oh my goodness.
Right after D.
What?
Where are the E's in the alphabet?
What did you say?
Right after D.
I said B, and I'm like, babe, don't think that's right.
I am not that impaired.
There it is.
-10 fuel.
This. What does Smudge look like?
Cobalt.
Yes. I don't really have a good picture of him.
Scars.
Probably.
Do you?
I made a temporary one for Hero Forge for the purposes of making icons for video formatting. But I'm like, I don't know what your vision of Smudge is.
Yeah, I really don't have one.
Alright. Because the one I have is it's very busy. It's got a lot going on. Okay. I clapped already for that as well.
I broke my chip at the same time as you.
Yes, you are eating chips. Point it away from the microphone when you eat.
Nom 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 nom.
Thanks, Sam. Thanks. Totally helpful.
Yeah.
God damn it. Can't have anything nice.
No. I'm the only one that's nice. No, not quite. Stab.
So. Things downloaded. You guys head out.
I go to sleep.
Who's driving now?
My,
You are?
yeah, it's technically my morning shift. It's just I've got 5 hours left in it.
Alright. Roll a d100.
I think the plan is that I'm going to drive an extra 3 hours into my shift, and we'll make Alex's shift 5 hours. Because she hasn't rested.
I see what you have done
You haven't
there.
rested.
I
You
have-
need a full 8 hours.
Yeah. And you just don't want me to drive.
Well, he can rest during my shift, which is when he would normally rest.
I know.
So yeah.
Also, we don't want you to drive.
Yeah. 31.
31.
I would say I think she has driven motorcycles just a little bit,
This is not a motorcycle.
right? But not enough to actually be proficient enough.
I don't like that face.
Don't look.
It's just dice. I don't know what they mean.
Rolls 2 20s. They're both 20s.
It was a 6.
Oh, a d6.
You give me a second.
I don't like this.
Radio's playing. Yeah. That's
Wait.
good.
Hmm?
A bad name.
You give love a bad name.
Yeah.
You don't make love
You make love.
a bad name.
Chew away from the microphone.
Nom nom nom.
You are driving
A room.
when you see some dust form up in the distance. First, you're like, please, please, don't be something that spotted us. Very quickly, you realize that that dream has been shattered as several people on motorbikes are basically like they're barreling towards you guys.
How far into my drive is this?
About halfway.
Okay, you're fully rested. I assume you rested again during the
Probably, yeah.
some hours, like. Smudge,
Hello.
you might want to drive.
I mean, 5 more minutes.
You might want to drive.
I jump into the driver's seat.
Should I leave?
Hello?
I just got a lap full of kobold. Excuse me, let me just. I assume I should
Yep.
up top.
You can see that there is like 9 motorcycles.
I expected this to happen, but not so soon in the campaign. Hello.
9 motorcycles, each has 2 riders on it. And
Are they good motorcycles?
they look like all-terrain
I have a question.
What?
Is there anyone driving?
right now.
Motorcycles. They each have 2 riders.
They each have 2 people on them. One of them is steering it. All of them have guns of some kind. These do not look like bandits. They all look like some variation of tiefling.
So
Um,
cultists.
And they all have like tribal paint on them. From what you
Ow.
make rolls if you want. This is be a history roll.
Oh, that's the number it was rolling.
Um,
I looked like the number's going to be a new thing to me. 15.
Natural 20.
That's pretty good.
No, you're not.
She's
I'm
asleep.
asleep.
You're asleep. Okay.
She can't get up.
All right.
Oh.
You got...
You could probably call Snakey. Snakey might. Well,
Snake, tell us your secrets. What are they?
So,
Opal.
This
Well, 10.
is known as a
Maybe
legacy world. That is because it was also colonized before pre-Scourge stuff. The riders here are probably natives, i.e. people who colonized the world before the Great Scourge,
Mhm.
and went native into the planet, and are, they look like they're tribal warriors. So,
Do they look like they can be reasoned with? Can I insight the racing mass of tieflings?
you can try it.
Fuck it. Oh! 22.
22. There's a few of them that look ready to fight. Like they have guns at the ready, and that there's a few that are more like they're looking to see like what kind of threat you pose.
Fuck.
What kind of threat do we pose?
Depends if they attack us or not.
Okay.
Also depends if they'll give us a bike or not.
Alright.
A bike, Samantha.
What?
Why are you making that face?
I'm trying to do math.
Oh, I'm like, I said a bike. Why is that, like, weird?
No, I'm not quite sure what's going on. I'm sleeping.
Okay.
Why are you doing math while you sleep?
What level are
Alex's
we?
face is
2,
just super
right?
confused.
So what are you
I've got
doing?
22 hit points.
You should be a 3.
Yeah.
Should be a 3? Okay,
Yeah,
that's
level
why.
You can't cast second level spells at level 2.
Right? It's like,
I
what the fuck
shimmy
am
out
missing?
from the driver's seat underneath Smudge.
Okay.
Diplomacy?
Sure.
From Archie?
Yeah.
Pop the hatch. Hop up. SMG. Lean onto Archie.
Okay.
Like, propped up.
Uh,
And I'll, like, have the SMG, like, close at hip, I guess. And just very lazily raise both my hands in the air, like, don't shoot.
okay. What kind of charisma check would this be?
Persuasion?
Yeah, that's the closest
Right?
thing we have, isn't it?
Like, I'm not trying to intimidate them, I'm not trying to deceive them. I am actually
Yeah.
going
It's
for the
like-
don't shoot. I'm just...
Do you wanna
surrounding myself
roll a
with guns.
persuasion?
Oh, this one's actually important. This roll I didn't care about. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. 20 total.
20 total? Alright.
I couldn't read the number, but it's 15.
You see a few of them, like, point guns at you, but they don't shoot.
As a note, because I saw people, jacket is back on.
Okay. There's a few that, come in front of you, and you see one of them, one of the riders on one of the back of the bikes, turn around and look at you, and then, he makes, like, a motion for you to, halt.
I think if they want... Let me go back then. I think if they want to talk, we're gonna have to cut the engines. Like, cut the fucking engines!
Sad face.
They want us to
I
stop.
allow us to coast. I saw that.
Yeah, well,
Yeah. Well, yeah.
hoist myself back up.
You coast to a stop.
I mean, you can talk while we're coasting.
As you guys are coasting, the bikes start, circling around. It's
That's
a
cute.
loud noise. They're about as loud as the Banshee is on their own.
Cute. These bikes will be well suited to our...
They are going to circle the Banshee until it comes to a stop.
Okay.
And then they are going to have guns ready, pointed, as you approach or as you stop. And
As we're coasting, I will tap at Opal and say, go wake her up. Just in case.
She knows how to wake me up.
I figured.
Vehicle, the Banshee comes to a stop. There's a few bikes that come to a rest, and riders hop off of them, but there's a few that keep circling to keep themselves moving. You can see that this is probably a well-practiced motion, and you see a few of them, the ones that get off the bike, they have, guns at the ready. Ones who are still, sitting on the bike, who dropped riders off, they have, guns kind of in their hands as well. And you see the one that halted you or told you to stop is approaching you guys.
As a note, I am sitting on the roof, behind the hatch with my legs spread, heels on the front sides. So if needed, I can just reach forward and grab Archie.
Okay.
I'm just sprawled there, sup.
I am ready to deafen everyone.
I'm rubbing the sleep out of my
I
eyes.
cast deafness.
Happiness.
And blindness
They-
for everyone at the back.
They step up and start speaking to you in a language you do not Well, actually, that depends. What languages do you
What
guys
languages do you think I speak?
speak? Orc,
And
Common.
Common.
there you go.
Are they speaking in Space Common or Space Draconic
No.
or Space Thieves count?
How about Abyssal?
They are actually speaking in Abyssal.
Yeah. Okay. I know what they're saying.
Do you speak common?
He was, as he approached, you could hear a little bit as you kind of pop up.
Yeah, I'll pop between their legs.
Oh, hello. I just kind of like crab scoot back a little, like, yeah.
Still rubbing the sleep out of my eyes. Hello.
They say something. They were saying something along the lines of how you trespassed on their sacred land, and they need
The
to.
colonizers say.
It's funny, it was empty beforehand. And that doing so is a affront to their people, and that a blood toll needs to be paid.
Okay.
That's what he said in Abyssal. When she said, "Do you speak fucking common?" The lead one who was speaking kind of stops, confers with, a couple of people behind him. Says, "Yes, I do."
Well, that would be a good one to start with.
Yeah, usually a common language.
Not well.
Fair.
Do we want to do this in common? Do you want to do it in Abyssal? Do you think it'll earn them brownie points, or just piss them off more?
Are you okay with common? Do you want abyssal?
They kind of.
One of us speaks
to each
abyssal.
other. They speak to each other and then look over at like you, and in Abyssal kind of say, "What did she say?"
Am I speaking like hipster Abyssal or something?
I think they were asking what I said.
Oh.
Yes?
Yeah.
Oh,
They indicated to the orc and asked what she said.
Do you prefer Abyssal? In Abyssal, I'm saying, would you prefer Abyssal or Common?
I assume abyssal based on the
They're gonna look at you and be like, look at each other, look at you, look at each other, and then laugh.
Fuck off! I just spoke up!
And in Abyssal, they do say that Abyssal is the language of their people, and that they will be doing business in their language.
Cool, it's the language of my people, too. It's not only your people that speak Abyssal. Okay, let's not piss them
They're,
I have a question.
they're,
Do we have like a messaging thing in our HUDs?
Translate?
really,
We need to get one of those.
We
Right.
need to get ourselves some babelfish.
No, no, I meant like a chat for the three of us, so I could message you and be like, "That was a really sassy movement."
Oh, I see, I see.
Like a group chat.
Yeah.
no.
We need one of those.
Yeah.
Sending stones.
Yeah, their dialect is kind of like the difference between like hard Irish English and like proper English kind of Abyssal.
Cork accent.
They're understandable, but they are like their dialect is a little different from what you.
Or to put it in full perspective, the accent.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah, pretty much.
So I'm still kind of half in, too. I'm kind of resting my head on my arms on top of the thing. So that's the really only me, part of me that's out. Should we get more on top of them? I don't know.
I'm going to keep, like, because I'm no longer communicating, I'm going to keep scanning the group for any sign of
Treachery?
I was going to say mounting hostility and violence, but
Okay.
treachery also works.
The leader looks at you and says that how do I want to put it? How would he say it? You have come into our sacred lands, You have desecrated our paths, and you must pay a toll, either in material or blood.
Well, if you head yonder way backwards a day or so, there's lots of blood back there.
Where you hit the snakes or the other one?
Well, we've left a trail of blood somewhere, I'm sure.
Kobold buddies.
Right?
Oh boy. So what are you trying to do with it?
Surely, like, it's fine. We don't need to pass through. We need to pass through.
I lean forward
No.
over Alex's shoulder to say, what are they asking?
They want blood or
Stuff.
stuff. Blood or stuff. Can I give you a song? Is that good enough? Can I just play you a song and then I'll play you the song of my people? It's like
Roll
really
persuasion.
like it's
It comes with the dance.
right. Yeah, 8, I think.
8.
Yeah.
They look at you and kind of like he looks at you and shakes his head and goes, "Why would I want a song from you?"
Look, I'm a really excellent singer and dancer, and you should appreciate what is given to you.
I was trying to determine her mood based off of how her tone was rising.
Waking up.
Based off of her tone, and then
I rolled a 2.
Yeah.
It's a 6.
Oh boy.
I'm just like, okay, she's got this. She's good at talking to people.
Right.
He looks at you, and again, in official, he says, "We can do this the easy way or the hard way."
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm tired. I just woke up. What per se do you want? Like, what do you mean by blood? Do you want just like I'll give you like some drips of drips? I'll give you like a vial of blood or something, and that.
He looks at you, and one of them kind of says, like, "How fucking naive is she?"
Look, I don't know. I'm just trying to be specific so we can get you what you want.
And he says, "When we say blood, we mean that one of you must be sacrificed."
Okay, that's not an option.
Sacrifice the familiar.
Ooh, would you like?
Sacrifice one of them.
I was gonna say that.
Would
but
you
I
like
don't
some
know what to say.
cocaine?
Same.
What's the word for cocaine in abyssal? Is it just cocaine? Because I.
No, it would be something else, but just
Sniff drugs.
I'm just gonna check something. I do not know the word for cocaine in abyssal.
oh boy.
Thought I might, because it's one of those things, like, you just learn
Yeah.
the different words for a thing.
Well, it's like contraband, right?
Yeah.
All
All the different things someone can call cocaine.
You offer him cocaine.
Yeah, we've got a decent brick of cocaine. If you would be willing to take that.
Roll persuasion.
I'm like looking past her to Smudge, being like, "What's she saying?"
Can Snakey help me? She looks
I will
adorable.
speak back in
She's
space
adorable
draconic.
on my shoulder. She's
I have
giving them
no
like
idea.
puppy dog eyes. Can a snake give puppy dog
And
eyes? 19.
19. He's intrigued and says, "What is this cocaine?"
No, you can't give them the drugs.
Why not? Hey, we still have a brick left.
No, we would give them the shitty stuff.
Yeah, that is true. We give them the shitty
Yeah.
stuff.
No, it's because they're a native group to this area, and you're gonna just give them drugs that they've never experienced before and cause addiction.
I'm sure they've already come across
I
drugs.
just said, "What is cocaine?"
Oh, that is true.
He seems to be curious because the way that he says it,
Mhm.
he's never heard the word before.
Okay. It is a usually white substance that when taken orally or nasally, that's the right word for that?
Yeah.
Okay, nasally. It makes you have stronger feelings and a rush of endorphins, and it makes you feel good.
It's a stimulant.
Yeah.
Nope. No, that's cocked, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, basically it's
Oh.
a stimulant. She'll get that across. And you see like the motions of like,
Yeah,
it's like
19 on this one, finally.
yeah.
You're watching Alex like explain this and like doing motions of certain things, and you get the sense that she is 100% talking about cocaine.
Put my hand on her shoulder and say, "Why are you talking about cocaine?
They want stuff, and I mean like we've got some shit stuff.
They
You're giving them our cocaine.
Dude, are we gonna use the cocaine
We're
ourselves?
going to sell it.
The crack cocaine?
Yes!
I mean, this is kind of selling it. They want one of us dead or some
So we
cocaine.
kill one of them. There, one of us is dead.
they
I don't.
I'm not speaking loudly, by the way. Because with how we're both positioned, I'm basically leaning forward and like in her, like right beside her face, like,
What the
what
fuck?
the fuck?
Do you have something better to give them? I don't think they want credits.
There are currently 18 people we can sacrifice.
I don't think that's what they want.
Too bad.
Would I rather give them the meteor chunk
No, that's
or the
ours.
cocaine? The cocaine is ours too.
Right, but like, okay, radiation or drugs. Wound.
they
I got the cat scratch.
they are conferring with one
Why
another,
don't we just give them like some fuel
Like-
or something?
No, good.
describing
Pretend
Like
they're
they-
quaddles and throw food at them.
what's that?
Pretend they're quaddles and throw food at them.
Right. Well, I guess perhaps that is an option of rations or some fuel. But cocaine, yeah.
A collector's edition helmet.
Yeah.
Are you still in the driver's seat or are you near the hatch?
I'm in the driver's seat.
Do you hear our whispered conversation?
Probably like a word or two.
I mean, it's probably just a little bit echoey. And
We had the 2 bricks and then how much did we have from the other?
I can't
it
remember
wasn't
exactly.
as
It
much.
wasn't a lot. Like
No.
that was personal use stuff.
Yeah. It's probably like a baggie of stuff versus a brick.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not a lot. So, but it's
Um,
something new and they're intrigued.
They seem to be conferring with one another as you guys are doing this.
Okay.
And then look at you and say, "Do you mean the white powder sand?"
Oh, you've tried the white powder sand?
That's 3 ounces.
Yes.
Do you like the white powder sand?
Yes, we use it for many of our warriors.
We can offer you some if you allow us passage.
How much do you have?
We have a baggie,
3 ounces.
3 ounces. We have yay much.
They again talk with one another to see what's like what it is and that. And they say that's will only give one of our warriors the abilities of a beast. We would need more if you wish to do that or something else.
Do you want a helmet? We've got a helmet. What else we got?
Boots.
Oh, I've got sunscreen.
Yeah.
How do their shoes look?
All of their shoes look like they're made out of like lizard leather,
Like, what kind of condition?
like good condition.
Never mind.
I got better stuff than we do.
I mean, maybe not better, but they
Yeah.
make good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They've made boots out of your people.
That's fair.
That's fair. So helmet. We've got what else? What else could we give them?
Bullets.
We want to give them
They
more
don't want the
ammo?
cocaine.
Well, they want. They need more,
How many rations did we throw?
right?
3.
Okay. I'll take those off mine.
And then how many rations does everyone have? I think food might be a...
Oh, don't minus 20.
So you have 20, I have 21.
I have 22.
Though we haven't taken any rations off for the days
Yeah.
we're driving.
So we probably do at least one, I guess, so far. 2? No,
We're on day 3.
Yeah. Okay. We do have a little bit of extra fuel, but
Probably
like that's
keep the
an,
food up.
right.
I get the feeling we could probably hunt something if needed,
Probably.
which would be better than running out of fuel.
'Kay.
I'll just kind of sit up and in common say, food.
You want to roll a persuasion on that?
No, don't trust them.
Is this like an assistance to like? She's we're helping each other.
Sure.
Wow, words. Well, we're doing so good, aren't we?
They're both really bad. But it's persuasion?
Yeah.
So it's a 13.
Okay.
It's with my advantage. I rolled an 8.
All right.
I should have rolled a higher. No, I shouldn't have.
You. What was the number again? Sorry.
13.
13?
Unless you want me to roll again, I can get a higher number.
No. They
Hey, sorry, I
kinda
forgot.
look at you, and then look at you, and say that they don't need food. They
I
need
didn't think they did.
other things.
Cocaine.
Should I attempt to try and charm one?
Mm-mm.
It's like I don't have all this stuff.
You could attempt to try and charm all of them.
Well, they
It just
did.
wouldn't be with magic.
They
A show.
refused that,
Yes.
A show.
right? What if I give you
They
cocaine in a
refused-
show?
They refused music.
Right?
Mm.
Oh, that's true.
They.
Are you still just having your head poking out?
I should have popped out at this point. It's getting like I'm
Just
getting
take your shirt
sore.
off.
Right? Okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna be half sitting in her lap as I
God.
take off my shirt. I'm like, it's warm, I'm hot, I'm playing it off as like I'm not trying to do anything.
Babs is just like, hands up.
I'm
Don't,
not usually allowed this close.
don't touch.
Can you roll a
I
performance?
put a hand on Moose because it's more comfortable than...
It's a natural 20!
We found your calling.
Yeah.
Again.
This is I should just try this every time. Next time.
At this point, like many of the like motorbikes have stopped circling you guys, and they're like pulled into areas where they can all see you guys.
So what you're saying is they're all grouped up.
You see,
I have my hand on Moose.
you see multiple, like all the 3 that are like next to you or next to the vehicle. The one that's like talking to you guys, all kind of like they do the like head tilt as you do that, right? You also see like a few of the people on bikes. There's a few women with them. You see some of the guys that have like women riding on the back of the bikes, kind of like slap the drivers.
Yeah.
Like, right.
I kind of pretend I'm like I'm wiping off sweat with my gloves and just dabs and like
You did say like cocaine in a show, or
yeah.
one of them asks like, what kind of show?
Hold on. I will pull out my stripper pole. I'm like, I usually use this. I spin and dance and stuff on it.
They kind of confer again with one another.
I lean back a little bit and try and make eye contact with Smudge again, like, what the fuck is happening?
then say,
They're grouping up.
that is... No.
No,
That's not...
not your thing.
That is the ways of the colonizers.
That's the colonizers.
Sex? Like enjoying each other's bodies is the thing of a colonizer? Like, okay. You'd be that way. I could put my shirt back on. It wouldn't have to be... Look, it's a lot... You could... Okay. Is there a dance of your people that, you would prefer to see? I can dance, I can sing. These are my skills, man. I'm trying to help you out without anyone having to die.
Roll persuasion.
Maybe not death. But bubblegum! Please! Please!
That's not cocked. Like,
I can put a dice on it. It's mostly on the 20.
look at that. It's not cocked. Like, it's...
It just looks maybe...
It's
It's,
in the
like
corner,
leaning
but
a
it's-
tiny bit.
Okay.
Natural 20.
So, they kind of look at you and go like... At this point, they kind of seem like this negotiation is going nowhere,
Yeah.
right? And finally, one of them just says, "Do you have any spare guns?"
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I'll raise those things. Oh.
Yeah, I've got some freshy guns as well.
Yeah, I think we might have a spare one or
Do I need
two.
a pistol? I'm gonna keep my pistol.
I mean, I can give up one of my pistols.
I'll take my Ithaca rifle that I literally don't even have written down in my, like, main possessions.
All right.
A rifle, a pistol.
I, like, hold up hands. I also make sure there's no ammo in it. And then finger off the trigger and all that. Hold up my rifle.
Okay.
Once she says weapons.
Okay. They nod and take a look. They reach up for it.
I'll just toss it down. There's no ammo in it.
They're taking a look at it. The leader looks at it and kind of goes, "Do you have someone who repairs guns with you?"
I don't know what he said.
Some repairs guns for us.
Smudge.
Do I say yes? No?
Smudge.
Kind of.
Yeah,
Do you repair guns?
Get up
No,
here.
I make guns.
Close enough.
Yeah, kind of.
With our
Yeah.
powers combined, we can repair a gun.
Yeah.
They
Do you want to join us?
they nod, and then you see the leader put his fingers in his mouth and whistle,
Mhm.
and one of the motorbikes kind of steers up towards you guys.
How do they know what
And-
the whistles mean?
He
Free
goes
class.
over to a container on the back and opens it up, and about 5 rifles fall out, all of them in various forms of disrepair.
Oh.
Maybe you just make them some new guns.
Yeah.
So if I'm assuming because you brought these out, if we repair these, we can pass peacefully.
The leader nods and says, "Yes, that would be a fair trade."
Cool. Smudge,
Hello.
guns, repair.
Okay.
They've got a bunch of rifles.
I
A
will
third body joins us on the roof.
I will scamper out and make repairs to the better.
All right.
Guns.
Through the door? Or through the hatch
No,
on the
I'm
roof?
going out through the hatch
Okay.
where everyone is.
Oh, hello.
Another head.
You're both like leaning back now, like, oh, okay.
As you pop
Babs
out,
is like nearly horizontal on the roof, like, ah!
as you pop out, you see several of the riders grip their guns a little tighter, and some of them start to go to level them, and then the leader kind of says, "You repair weapons?"
Is that in common?
No, no, it's not.
Yes, he does. He doesn't speak abyssal either. He's not from here. He's special.
It's from an egg.
Yeah. He's a special kobold.
I mean, I'm basically already over at the guns unless they're too far away to get there in that time.
And if he dies, this deal is off. He's my companion. We're doing this peacefully. No shooty shoot, please.
They kind of look at him, like, a little, like, suspiciously.
You see that you have one of our guns. You've seen the quality of what he can do.
No. Good thing I don't know what you just said.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of condition are these guns in?
They would be broken by any other standard.
Okay.
So,
Do some of them look like they're just quick repairs?
some of them look like quick repairs, like just they need a new bolt, or they need a new, like, the stock is broken off, or, like, barrels cracked, that kind of thing.
Did they provide parts?
No.
So you need parts, right?
I've got parts, but...
But what, perhaps I could ask, it seems like some of these guns are pretty broken. Would it be okay if we repaired what we could and then used the other guns to repair some guns? You would have less guns, but more functioning ones. You'd have less broken guns and more functioning ones.
Roll persuasion?
Alrighty.
That makes, like, that's like an argument, I think.
Yeah.
13.
13.
Are you already repairing guns?
Yes.
They are, like, no, need all of them.
What did they say?
They need all of them.
It's too late. I've already repaired one of the guns with one of the more broken ones.
What if we make them a brand new gun?
What if we make you a brand new gun with the guns?
Repair the ones that can be repaired.
And then
Make a new gun to replace.
I mean, I'll just pass
How
the...
many can be repaired
Like,
out of all of them?
all of them could be repaired. It's
With
just
ease.
if you were to take them apart.
How many are like super fucking broken
All of them.
versus just broken?
All of them.
Okay, if we did what I suggested earlier, how many guns would be?
There is 5 of them. You would probably end up with 2 if you cobbled them together.
Could you make one super gun out of all of them?
You said, like, you just needed a bolt on one of them?
A bolt on one of them. Like, all of them are
This
broken
might
in
be-
some way.
What?
But replacing-
What's the part cost?
Yeah, maybe that's a
The
good.
part cost for each of these,
Yeah.
each one would probably require at least 2 parts.
That's not too bad.
Mm.
But whatever. You're the only one who knows how many parts we got. So.
Yeah.
I think we have enough.
We
Oh,
have
we've
enough.
got enough.
I'm wondering if we can make them one really good gun to trade for a motorcycle.
Potentially.
Probably not, but
You think I could trick them into giving them opal and then
no.
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 Yeah, we'll just have angry cultists after us later.
Right. Okay.
And maybe bandits too.
I mean, yeah, I'd already started on repairing them.
Okay. So you take parts from your own thing, or...
You were taking from other guns, right?
Yeah, I was taking from the other ones they'd thrown at me.
Okay. You will only end up with 2 of the guns left over.
Mm-hmm.
How does that math work?
Yeah, it doesn't.
It's more like how in much disrepair they're in. Like,
But you said that it would be 2 parts to repair each gun.
yeah.
Jared's not good at math.
Look, it's more of a,
You're
like...
not allowed to bleep that out.
It is-
Jared's look. Jared's picturing something, and then she's trying to make it. Yeah.
The way that it works
D&D
would be
works. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that, just for how the parts would work.
Well, we've given you one gun, and I can give you a pistol. If we left you with the same
Why
amount,
This
The
is
function?
absurd, but like, why not just make them a gun too? Like a custom one. We make them or give them 3 and repair 2.
make them.
That's what, 10 parts?
Yeah.
So we use 10 parts instead of 10 parts.
Yeah.
But give them a brand new gun and give
I
them
mean,
2 of ours.
yeah, that's a good point. How much do these guns break down for?
These ones, if you subtract the broken parts to them, you're probably looking at 3 parts per gun.
So we would end up with 9, and then 2 functional guns.
Yeah, just
Make him a new one.
make them a new gun, I think.
Yeah.
Give them a gift, and then we give them a gun each. They have the same amount of guns, but 3 of them are new.
Yeah.
Do you want to propose that?
Yeah. I say what we have just talked about
Okay.
in words.
Relay that information.
Yep.
All right. So, just so that we are clear,
We
on
are.
what is going on.
So there's 5 guns total in the thing that they have.
Yeah.
We are cannibalizing 3 of them to repair 2, giving them a rifle, a pistol, and a brand new gun, handmade by Smudge.
Yeah.
So they will wind up with 5 guns, all in
Okay.
working order. 3 of them are brand new.
And
Right.
our rifle and pistol are pretty good. They
They're
don't have
unbreakable.
right.
They're Ithaca,
Okay.
so they don't jam, they don't misfire, etc.
Like they're not amazing, but they're decent
good
guns.
that won't break down on them.
Mhm.
Unless they really fuck it up, which I don't know.
Sure, you
Assume.
want to give the Ithaca weapons to them?
No,
I have no reason not to.
They can be used as an ID thing.
I mean,
I didn't sign
we've
a
still got
contract.
one. We've got one of them still. Is this
Why do we
shotgun?
need an ID thing?
I've got more than just one.
Oh, right, because you've got yours, all of yours still. So we still.
I think I
have...
still have my Ithaca pistol too.
I've got a pistol, a rifle, and a shotgun, which are all
Yeah,
Ithaca.
I'm just handing off my rifle
Okay.
because I don't use it. I have a different axe rifle now. It does 2d6 damage.
So,
Or do you think is this the DM saying you should give them the other assault rifle?
probably.
Okay.
I will gesture for my gun back
Okay.
and then take out the better gun and give that gun to them.
Okay.
Still an SMG, it's fine.
Yeah.
My pistol, my one pistol is.
And I'll just be like, it's better. As I drop the other one down.
So you are making one gun.
Yes.
Are you using the parts from?
Some of those
I'm
parts
using their 9 parts.
and what one of our own.
Unless I can get away with 9 parts.
No. You would have a -1 part for this.
Yeah.
So. All right.
So basically, we're giving them 2 guns, repairing 2, and giving them a brand new one.
Yeah.
Or a brand newly made one.
Yeah. I have 39 click-clacks.
Unfortunate.
The repairs take a little bit of time, and that
23.
yeah.
He's good at what he does.
The repairs take less time than we think it should.
Yeah, they take less time than you think they should. But you hear a few people just like looking over at him doing this, and then like they're watching very intently, and just one of them kind of says, "Is the shit stealer really repairing the weapons?"
Do I hear this?
Yes.
Yes, he's very good at what he does, and he's not going to steal anything because our lives are in danger, and we're wishing to do this once again peacefully.
The leader looks at you and goes, "That's never stopped them before."
Okay, this one, I will shoot him myself if he tries to steal from me.
They like, look at you and look at each other and it's like, all right.
There you go.
I'm sensing some odd hostile intent.
I'm giving you the look, like, don't be.
Yeah, same.
They once you have like the first 2 repaired from their pile, one of the guys goes and grabs it and like loads some shots into it and then like turns away into the desert and fires off a few shots, right? And he's like kind of nods and like smiles and then like puts it up in the air and like empties the rest of the clip into the sky.
So wasteful.
As everybody else like cheers at that.
Does anyone test the new guns that we give them?
Yeah, they do.
It's a nice assault rifle.
Should I give them the one that does more? The pistol that does more damage?
The
because-
non-Ithaca one, probably. right? Mine was the same. I gave up a 2d6 for a 1d8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I give up my D8 pistol. I'm back down to my D6 pistol.
No more date for you.
Huh?
No more date for you.
You can have my ass rifle. It's a date.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you finished the repairs on this
And the constructions.
and constructions of the new rifle. They seem to be very happy with this trade,
Opal likes to watch you. She's
and
after
fairly creepy.
well, after what I meant to say, after the tree incidents and she helping you before, she's at this
She's
rate,
your
I'm
Medusa hair.
I feel like she's gonna like you more than me pretty soon.
Well, it's
I'm
like
like,
when-
what the frick?
Like sometimes your pet just likes someone a little bit more, but they still love you the most.
Right? Just a tad.
And we're up
jealous.
here, and Smudge needs help.
Yeah. So
so
got a
help we
snake
can't
on your
provide.
shoulder, on your head somewhere.
you
My therapist.
Oh my god!
Your therapist?
Yeah, like hair therapist. Smudge needs help.
Yeah, Smudge needs. Oh, yeah, there we go. That makes more sense now. Yep, I got there. Yep.
I hate everything about this.
Welcome to D&D.
Welcome. So you repair, build, yada yada yada. They're happy with this
Happy
trade.
enough to give us a bike?
No.
I don't think so.
And they
I'd give them the airship rifle.
and they kind of cheer at that. The leader of them kind of nods and says that he's happy that we could come to an agreement.
Yeah, especially since this is a long-term agreement for life and all that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
May we ask where you are going?
Where are we? I'm gonna pretend like I don't know. I'm gonna have. Should I tell them where we're going?
Is it really pretending?
I'm good at performance. Excuse me. That's the one charisma thing I
I'm
got.
just wondering. Do you remember?
Yeah, Iron Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
The Iron Mountain.
Should we tell them?
What if it's like their native land or like their sacred spot?
Are we like that way?
Yeah, I
If it's
think
their
she's right.
sacred
We're going
spot,
that
There
way.
are a bunch of people on it.
Pardon?
If it's their sacred spot, there are a bunch of people there already.
Initiative. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We're going that way. We're just going in a straight line and seeing what we see.
Not entirely wrong. That is the gist of our road trip.
Also not the truth, but
Not quite.
do you want to roll? This would be a deception check.
I wish I could fucking talk, because I can do these things.
19.
19. They kind of look in the direction you're
My dice
pointing,
agree.
and then look at you and says, "You should not be heading that way."
Why?
And he says, "That is where Kumanale is," which in Abyssal translates to the place that you do not go,
Okay.
right?
Why do you not go there?
Right? Why in particular do you not go there?
He looks at you and goes, "Because it is cursed.
Curse? What kind of curse?
It has a curse set on it since as long as my people have been here.
Do you know the curse?
It is said to be the place where a great demon slumbers."
Does the demon have a name?
They kind of look at you with like a little bit of like apprehension and says, "We do not speak his name."
Okay. Can you write his name?
Can they write?
They look at you,
Probably. They're not kobolds.
and ask, or say, have you ever heard of the great demon Paris?
Hilton?
Wow.
Paris. Have I heard of Paris?
We have actually. I think we wrote that down.
Yeah, that sounds somewhat
Oh,
familiar.
lube. Sorry. Fucking notes. I just wrote that you said I took away the loop. To Prina. Where's Paris?
Do we know anything about Paris? Do you think we know anything about
That
Paris?
would be a religion check.
Have you mentioned it?
I have, but only in a very passing sense.
Okay. Fuck you.
What kind of check is it?
Religion.
14.
14?
7. It's a thing I'm good at, and I suck at it.
Don't worry, I can make it feel better. 3.
14 is the highest here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hang on, if I can find the reference to it, can I roll with advantage?
Yeah.
Did you mention it recently, or like it's a
It
very
was a few sessions ago.
big town?
Maybe? No, it would have been before Big Town.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're looking for Paris. What? I just wrote down looking for Paris.
When was that?
After it
75 people.
so it with old Jebediah talked, and then we talked about Soho going to Big Town.
Gotcha.
So it was before. It was like before
Yep.
leaving. Yeah.
Looking
See,
for
this is
Paris.
what I mean. Notes are stupid.
Yeah. Soho is looking for Paris.
Okay.
Had 50 to 75 guards with him with military vehicles, armored personnel carriers. 10 vehicles, each can fit 10 to 15 people, 1 turret, 1 gun each. So he's looking for Paris, which we can assume is at...
Yeah. Oh wow. Wow.
Can I have my advantage?
Yeah.
Traitor. 11.
11.
None of those rolled well. I just rolled all of my d20s. Nothing else below a 10. Or above 10. You found a Paris reference, too.
Yeah.
You can roll with advantage.
Natural 20. That's why I was like crying, because I'm like, damn it. But yeah, I did roll. Oh, so it would be 25.
Okay.
Because I'm good at fucking smart things.
I'm good at fucking smart things.
You don't know a demon named Paris? You've never heard of a demon named Paris?
Mm-hmm.
What you have heard is a story of a battle that took place in, like, it's part of the Arthurism religion.
Okay.
And tells of a battle in space where a leader known as Paris had a station, and he was tricked by a friend into opening up part of that space station so that the friend could enter. And that friend came into the station, and with that ship basically, like, fired all weapons and helped defeat Paris in the process.
Okay.
That's pretty much the only one that you know of that has, like, any religious significance.
Do I know if Paris was the bad guy a good guy, or was he just like...
In the story that you heard, he very much is a character who starts off as just like a good-intentioned person and very quickly spirals into, like, tyrant.
Okay. Demon. I getcha. Okay.
So,
Well, then I will say thank you for the warning. We will do a straight line till we feel cursed, and then we will turn a different direction.
That's true. If we start feeling cursed, we'll deviate.
they kind of look at you and say, like, you should not be going in that direction anyway, regardless.
But this is the direction we picked.
Then pick a different one.
But I always stick. I just. Okay. Thank you for your advice. We'll keep it in mind.
Is there a different reason we shouldn't be heading that direction?
That's the only reason?
That is the
Oh.
reason.
Have you seen anyone else come by? With bigger...
10 vehicles.
Yeah.
Bigger
Yes.
amounts of people.
Yeah.
We did. They did not stop,
No.
and they killed 5 of our people.
Well, we'll make sure and go and kill 10 of theirs.
What?
They're jackasses.
Why
Also,
are
we've been
you
told.
asking about them?
We may or may not be hunting them. They're bad people. And,
Man, I wish I could talk right now.
imagine Abyssal. They bad people. They're bad people, and it's just... If they're after a demon, they probably should be stopped. So we picked a direction that they're going in.
Looks at you and goes, "Are they going to the mountain in order to find the demon?"
Yes. I gave up, I told them.
Good.
And why are you following them?
We're stopping.
Yeah, we're stopping them. They're have bad intentions, and we wish to stop them in their tracks by making them all dead.
Roll a persuasion.
Persuasion. Bubblegum. No, actually you're sparkly. I like you. 21.
21.
Nice.
They nod, and then the leader calls one of the people who is like on a bike over, saying something that you don't understand. It's abyssal, but you don't understand what it is.
Okay.
And that person kind of grabs something from like the back of the bike and then runs over to the leader. And the leader takes it and then gives it to you guys and says, "Take these." It's a small box, probably only about a foot long, maybe half a foot wide. Depth is probably only about 5 inches.
Yeah.
Right? And they give you a nod, like very gingerly hand them over. You open it up.
Yeah.
Is it just one box?
It's just the one box. Inside is 3 grenades.
And what would these be used upon?
Are you asking them?
You throw
Yeah.
them and they go boom.
No, I'm just wondering if
No, I
they
know.
have a specific purpose.
They say that these are sacred explosives. They are you look at them?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to look at the holy hand grenades.
Do you want to look at them?
I am looking
Oh,
at
you
them.
are
I
looking
opened
at
the box.
You
Yeah.
open the box.
Yeah.
We're essentially cuddling. Could you put your shirt back on?
Yeah,
sir?
I haven't been on this whole time.
Yeah, I'm sitting here like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Help.
Just a second, there's one I just need to check. wording or
Okay.
something, because there's a specific wording to this.
Holy hand grenades.
No. Well, yes, but no.
Holy hand grenades of Antioch.
Alright, I'll put my shirt back on.
Thank you so much.
And I'll get off your lap.
I appreciate it.
I'll put my stripper pole back in the bag.
Just pack up.
Look, that usually works. Like, my dad, like, he said it's gotten him through life.
Don't
Pretty
worry,
much.
I'm sure
Or my pops,
Most.
I should say.
most people you come across would have said yes for that. This is just a special occasion. It says nothing against you as a person.
Good dancer.
You're a very good dancer.
Thank you.
These you can see written on the
Mhm.
side of them. In Old Orc
Ooh.
writing and in Common are the words thermal nuclear grenade.
Thermal nuke.
Yes.
Thermal or thermal?
Yeah.
Thermo.
Okay.
Thermo nuclear
That's what I
grenade.
thought.
When they question the first one, go with the second one. When they question the first option they give you, go with the second one they give.
Thermal? Are you sure? Is it thermo? Yeah, it's thermo.
Yeah. I totally said the second one.
Is it thermal or thermos?
Yes.
Thermonuclear grenade, which on a stick.
On a
They're
stick.
grenades.
It doesn't say on a stick, does it?
No, not on. No, it doesn't say on a stick. They are stick grenades.
Okay. Sticky or stick? What does stick mean?
Handle.
Oh, they have a handle?
The
Yes.
kind that you grab the handle and
Oh, I know what those look like.
Yeah.
And also has written warning impact grenade.
Ooh, is this a lead box?
Hmm?
Is this a lead box?
No.
Damn it.
This is a grenade case.
Okay.
Like crate.
It'll hold them gently
Yeah.
without jostling them. Should I not drive for the rest of the time now?
No, we'll just make a little hammock for it.
These
Where it can't be
grenades.
jostled.
Standard grenade has a
13?
I think it was 20 foot
20-foot radius.
Yeah.
20-foot radius. These have a 30-foot radius. And have an extra die on top of what a normal grenade would do.
So 7d6?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes.
76.
And can-
76 d6.
Oh, sorry. My bad. I misheard.
can be thrown up to well, because they are impact grenade, they haven't. It's versus AC.
So it's
So it's a to hit.
yeah.
Okay.
And
What if you just aim at like a general vicinity?
then it acts as a normal thing, but
But it can
So
smack
one,
a person.
one target can potentially be a to hit, and everything around them is
What would the DC be for the save, by the way? Is it 15 or 10 or 12?
it's a. Let me just check.
Snake.
It's just a normal 13.
13.
But these things can be. Their range is 90 to 110. You can throw them 90 feet accurately.
Cool.
I've held one before. No, I guess not one of these, but like a stick grenade.
Thank you.
They nod and say that if they are after the demon Paris, then you will require these.
Thank you. We'll hopefully rid the place of them. Well, maybe the demon. Probably not, but we'll get rid of the threat. Sorry for trespassing. We're literally newbies just on our way to do a thing.
We're following.
Yeah.
He nods and then kind of says, May the sands be safe for you.
And as for you as well.
With you as well.
Yeah, right? I'm doing that, like, you too.
He nods, and then he kind of gives a war cry, and heads back to the bike that he was riding on. And you hear all of the engines of the motorcycles rev up.
We also give a war cry.
And they do one circle around the Banshee before heading off into the distance.
Did we just make a friend?
Did we give him the cocaine?
No.
We did?
They just wanted guns.
They just wanted the guns.
Yeah.
We gotta keep our cocaine. How nice.
Guns are more important than the cocaine.
Yeah.
My first thought was the Ithaca rifle I had, and I'm like, I don't want to give up my gun. I was like, I don't actually care.
Right.
So,
Not using it.
Well, that went better than I thought.
yeah.
How long did that take?
We'll say like half an hour.
Okay, because that was a couple hours into my shift on day 3.
Yeah.
So, I will finish up. You need to... Did that count as any, was that just light activity, or did that...
That would be considered light activity.
I mean, I sat on your lap and talked. I probably even leaned on you a little bit.
You were just sunbathing at some point, I think.
Right? Especially if you took a little bit to repair the guns. You just, like, lay down and get tanned. Right?
I was lounging up here. And now I'm a lounge chair.
Yeah.
I will finish up my drive.
I may not know boundaries too well.
No.
Oh, really?
What? A
So,
girl that just took her shirt off and sunbathed on her companion?
It's how we ended up accidentally trespassing on sacred ground.
No, to be fair, that was me.
so you guys
Get back in.
get back in
Continue driving.
and continue driving. It is now.
I'm driving 3 hours into Alex's shift. So I don't know when you want to do the check.
Not right now. It is almost 10 o'clock.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Work.
Okay, I'm just gonna put that we were,
We could fed the natives.
well, no, I have all that down.
Oh, right. I guess so. That was a while ago. And we drove off into the sunset. Nope, probably not yet. We drove off into the
it's like-
sand.
We might even
Actually-
not be going in that direction.
Actually, the 3 hours into my shift, into your shift, would be sunset.
Okay, there
Because
you go.
you're like afternoon.
We drove off into the sunset as Babs finishes her shift. Yeah. Very nice. No deaths. No blood sacrifice.
Okay, so I will subtract the fuel for day 3 already. So that is 30 fuel.
And how many rations should we minus?
However many days.
So it's the end
3.
of 3, so should we just do 3
It's halfway through 3.
now? Halfway through 3?
Because we're doing the full 24-hour shift on 3.
Okay.
But we might as well take off day 3.
Right.
-1 ration. Etc. So 3 rations gone. And 30 fuel.
So how close are we now? We gotta be pretty decently in. Well, I guess end of
It's a
third day.
week, so we're
But if
on
it-
day 3.
But it took a week if we stopped at night, though, right?
Right.
You guys
So
will
we're
be getting
doing-
there within like
Oh, so
A day
wait,
and a
are
half.
we using more fuel because we're driving more?
Oh, maybe.
Okay, let's adjust that. So,
It's 70 fuel for the total journey.
I think so, yeah.
If it was going to take a week and it's 10 fuel a day.
Yeah.
so how many days are we cutting off? Pick a good number.
You guys will be coming to the Iron Mountain about midday for next,
Middle
Next
of day
day.
4.
middle of day 4.
I wrote 30 fuel. I'm so Smart.
And do we get fuel efficiency if it's from just base? We've done little stops, but not like hugely big stops. Do we get a little bit of fuel
We're not
efficiency?
turning the engine off and on constantly.
Right?
We're not gonna flood the engine. No.
No.
Did you want to do the math on?
Should we just minus 70 when we get there?
That's what I was gonna do.
Yeah.
We're probably at 50 at this point. Or close enough.
Right? Probably.
17.5 fuel per day.
So, what are we at? End of day 3 or middle of day 3? Because that would have been...
We are midday on 3. I was just gonna deduct day 3's fuel at the beginning of the day, which is 52.5. We'll just deduct.
I was off by 2.5 fuel.
Yeah,
I'm
pretty good.
terrible.
Just the worst.
Yeah.
We'll deduct. Do you want me to deduct the fuel now, or
When we get there.
Deduct it now because we'll forget.
here? I will just erase the fuel markers from here. Minus 70 fuel. And then full trip. Minus 3 rations. That looks like a clay and not a day. There we go. Okay. So that leaves us with 22 fuel. We didn't think about how we were going to get anywhere from here. We just made the assumption that we wouldn't be leaving this place, I think.
Right? He's gonna beam us up. We're gonna call on Scotty and
Yeah.
get out of there.
Or we'll die. We'll find out.
We'll liquefy our magic space rock.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that does. I mean, other than
Fuel.
maybe kill us? Oh no, okay,
Yeah.
right. It could be used
It
as...
turns into spaceship fuel.
That's right.
Or super nukes.
Right? And they have to have a way to get off out of there, right? So, get off.
So we're just going to steal it.
Yeah.
We're going to steal them getting off.
So big
Steal their orgasm!
Big Ethel is an airship cannon? Or what, how would you word it? Or... Yeah.
I would word it as an aircraft cannon.
Aircraft, thank you.
So what kind of aircrafts does it shoot?
It's the same kind of aircrafts it would be mounted to.
Pew, 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 pew.
There's your non-answer.
Thank you so much.
Yay, fun!
Well, thanks for watching, everyone. If you want to know the song that I used for this session, the link is down below, and the title is on the screen. Thanks for watching. Bye.